Yeah, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, game where I feed the party to spiders.
Yay.
Cool, Dad. I like spiders.
Oh crap, yeah, resist or immune to poison now.
I'm immune to everything.
Oh, Shadow Sorcerers also get Shadow Walk at 14, which is the same as the Shadow Monk thing, except they get that at like level 6.
Yep. And you have advantage on the first melee attack you make before the end of the turn.
Mm-hmm.
I just love Light Cleric.
I know. Anyway, we're playing a real game of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. Anyway, so, anyone want to recap what happened last time?
Oh,
I
got it.
I'll roll you for it. I'll roll you for it.
No, it's fine. I got this. I spent 150 GP plus 50 GP a long time ago for horses in a wagon, and then after like 5 minutes in game, I lost them. That's all we need to know.
We're in the woods looking for a dragon.
We're in the Misty Forest, helping elves to find a green dragon that has been attacking their town. We recently encountered another group of mercenaries. Let's call them mercenaries, including some rangers and a dwarf that are helping us on our quest. As we arose to the City of Trees, we found that the people were in a state of disarray and had recently been attacked by cultists. We fled to the nearby tavern. Not fled. We went to the nearby tavern to talk to some people to find out what was going on, where we encountered the current king, and then we did nothing.
No, we talked to the prince. He's the son of Melancholy. Right. And he told us that like there were some townspeople who were secretly cultists, and we were going to scry them, and that's when we left off.
I really want to scry.
I also want to mention that also last time, Corinne has joined the Purple Dragon Knights, and so she's no longer with the party, venturing on her own, and my new character is Xander.
Current status.
Who is the dwarf mercenary that Jay mentioned earlier.
What's your last status? Out of 10? I don't give a fuck out of 10.
Yeah. Also,
well, this is
Corinne
for
took Kuno
recording too, so.
Yeah, Corinne took Kuno, and Klaus was distraught, like, to his very core.
Klaus is drinking.
That's how distraught I am.
I'm drinking with Klaus because I don't understand anything the elves say.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
On the bright side, Klaus had an alright date. I mean,
it's true.
Still don't understand how I speak Elvish.
It's pretty alright.
Background, probably. Background.
Well, yes, background, but I don't know when I picked up Elvish.
Elvish.
When did Cypress pick up Elvish? That's what I'm saying right now. Anyway, let's continue with playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Probably because a lot of druids are elves. I don't know.
Dan, say the thing.
I already said the thing.
Indeed.
Oh, I got it. I can do one. I can do another one.
Sure. Yeah. Let's hear
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where I just erased Doc's head from my inventory because I forgot that I put that in there when I first made this character.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wish to go find the huts that the people were attacked in.
Yes. The cultists attacked the ground first in the first part of their assault.
They can't fly yet.
So you're heading down to the forest floor?
Yes.
Yes. Righto.
As Cypress gets up from the table, Klaus gets up and asks, "So what's the deal?"
Oh, I say the cultists attacked some ground houses. I'm going to go investigate.
What about the rest of the conversation?
Was there a rest of the conversation?
Yeah, Klaus and the rest of the party was drinking while you spoke Elvish.
Yes, that's all we said in Elvish.
Ow.
Is this an interrogation?
I meant from last session, but whatever. Yeah, we go to the huts.
Oh, yes, from last session. That's still all we said.
That's not true.
You simpleton. Anyway, I continue walking.
Yeah, I go. Do we happen to pass a Fletcher on the way?
Fun question
I pay no
to ask.
attention to when he stops for a Fletcher and continue walking.
I never said I stopped for a Fletcher. I asked if we passed
You
one.
do.
There's a difference.
If there's a Fletcher, I'm not going to stop for the Fletcher.
I don't stop either. I just note that it's there.
Why did you ask for a Fletcher then?
So I could know.
Elves are masters of bows, so you do in fact find a place that sells arrows.
Okay, great. Goes to the hut place.
Describe the huts to me, Dan.
Small buildings, made mostly of wood, generally carved into trees. They make excellent camouflage.
That's interesting. They're camouflaged. How did the cultists find them?
Probably because they were living here.
Oh, right, I forgot. Yep. Did we get a list from the prince of people that were cultists?
Yes, you got a list. I don't feel like making up names right now.
I want to search one of their houses, if I can find that somehow.
Alright,
I'm going to be going with him.
Thank
I assume that Drek and Xander followed us out of the bar.
I don't know about Xander. I don't know about Drek either, actually.
I mean, I bought Xander a drink, so she's pretty much my pet now.
You're like my best friend right now.
No,
I actually kind of like you. You bought me a drink. That's the way to any dwarf's heart.
Yeah, I spoke some stuff in Dwarvish. too.
Mhm.
I don't know what it was, but I sure did say it.
I think you said sup.
That's
I
probably
think that
it.
was it.
Ship sailed. Let's move on.
Aqua
Yeah.
has left the call.
Aqua's left the call. Aqua, are you
Aqua's
back in the call?
Yeah, calm down, guys. It's when I switched to my phone.
Oh man. Anyway,
Anyway,
investigate some homes. Let's
can I find any of the people so I can find a person's house that worked for the cult?
roll
yes, you
intelligence.
Cool. Can I get in?
How do you attempt to do so?
I open the door.
I knock on the
Alright.
door.
The door is locked.
I forcefully try to open the door.
Cast.
Someone inside opens
take
the
out-
door and asks what you're doing here.
Did we
I
knock
am
yet?
attempting-
Did we try knocking?
No,
I did.
I tell him I am attempting to investigate cultists.
Yes, my wife appears to have run off with them. Please
Dude,
come
Ralph.
inside.
Do you
Is he
have any of your
attractive
body
and how old
parts?
is he?
What's that?
Okay. Slow down. I said, is the dude attractive and how old is he?
He looks like he's probably around 200.
Is he an elf?
He is an elf, yes.
How pointy are his ears?
His ears are like really pointy.
Oh,
I-
man.
I ask him if he has any of his. Did you say his wife?
Yeah.
Yes.
His wife's body parts or hair?
Can't you just, like, their clothes?
Nope, clothes aren't good enough.
Wow.
That's
gives
an
it- I
odd
gives-
question.
Track this look.
I am attempting to spy
explain-
your wife.
I explained to the man that we're attempting to track down where the cultists went.
Well,
To
I
them.
suppose I
The
could
dragon, that is.
look around.
Did she happen to lose a finger?
No, but she does have a few combs.
I'll take a comb.
Well, excuse me. Goes back, searches through a cupboard a bit.
I wish to follow him very closely and watch everything he goes through.
Alright,
I
it
stand
looks like it's
outside the door like someone who's not a home invader.
He invited us in.
Klaus, this is weird.
Did he invite us in? I didn't hear him
Yeah.
say you
He
can
did,
come in.
but I don't want to go in.
Whoa, Klaus. Are you some kind of vampire? Why do you gotta know if you were invited in, huh? I'm suspicious. I throw salt on him.
Salt doesn't do anything against vampires. Aqua, stop hanging up their call. Anyway.
I don't have holy water. Salt is the closest thing I have to purity. I don't have salt either. I have sand, which has salt in it. So I throw my sand at him. Yes, my pocket sand.
Yes. Alright, it looks like a general medicine cabinet. It has some poultices and potions in it. It has a few combs in there.
Can I tell if any of the potions are related to dragons?
Not if you're not actually like in the cabinet yourself.
I
Not
wish
at
to
a
go
dis-
cabinet myself.
While you're watching him go through his cabinet, you just go in there and start messing around, or... Hello?
Dan, I'm insulted.
It's not another Chinese earthquake.
You're welcome.
Oh, Katie, I got a gift from you from the comp.
Oh shoot! Hot dang.
Yeah.
So like everybody at work, I think has been talking about Yumacon, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't said Yumacon. But it's like they're like, yeah, blah, 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 last weekend, you know. And then like at one point I heard Ren said in Kobo Hall, and I'm like,
Well, I mean, yeah, that's...
Oh, good. Now getting also called by 5e.
Oh, let's join that one.
okay.
Now I'm in two calls.
Oh, man.
I can hear Paul twice.
I can hear Paul twice too.
Yay!
Let's all hang
I
up and I'll
mean,
start the call again.
Katie,
Oh,
who are you
no.
talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
Paul and Dan.
What?
Goodbye.
Everyone,
Ah!
Is everybody in the right call now?
I'm in a
Could
call.
be.
I'm in a
I'm
call.
in a call.
That was so confusing. It split up the calls again like it did when
Paul
Caleb
just goes, help!
What's going on? I'm confused.
So
Sorry, just
me
out of
and,
all of
like-
this, you're just like, help!
So two different people started the call at the same time and it split it up again.
See, but I got the second one like way later than the first one.
I didn't get it at all.
Oh, I
didn't
hung
get
up
the
the
first one
call
at all
and then
then.
I called.
I got 2 calls, and apparently I was the only one who was looped.
Anyway.
Dan, are you alive?
what?
Okay, good. We're all here.
Dan, how's the recording doing?
I mean, it had a weird wavelength thing, but it seems to be doing well now.
Holy shit. Okay, did you get my request?
What is your request?
As soon as he closes the cabinet, I wish to search it.
Just in front of him? Or...
I guess I'll ask him, but I don't feel it's necessary.
How big is the house?
Does he seem sad or distraught? Like, is he like glad his wife left?
He does seem saddened by it.
Oh,
Like, is this like apartment size or a hobbit hole or like a mansion or just like a split level?
It's an elf hut
The
and it's
entire tree appears to be hollow.
Oh, so it's a big old tree.
Got a spiral staircase going all the way up to just different houses on each level.
Does he ignore my request?
He says, by all means, whatever you can do to help.
I search
I
the
asked him if I
cabinet.
can look through some of his wife's belongings. Or
I kind
anything
of feel
he
like we're
found
stealing
suspicious.
from him.
I'm not taking it.
not
I'm
taking
looking.
anything.
Roll investigation.
Who?
You.
Sweet. Where's my character sheet?
Can I help him?
No. Well, sure, but it gives me advantage.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, yay!
Yes.
Alright, most of it seems generally medicinal. However, you do find a vial of poison sort of tucked away in the vat.
Shit, dude, I take the poison.
Alrighty.
Did you do it stealthily?
Yes.
Alright, roll some stealth for that.
I'd love to.
Stealth or sleight of hand, or does it matter? Is it the same roll
Uh,
for Cypress
Sleight of
anyway?
hand, yeah.
Dicks.
Yes, you're able to put it up your sleeve and get away with it.
Suck it.
He asks, is there anything else I can do for you?
I ask him if... Nothing. I ask him
Yeah.
nothing.
I want to see if I can look through some of his wife's belongings, and I want to know if he found anything surprising or suspicious.
Nothing like that. It seemed to be out of nowhere. I didn't even know why she left. I was away from home at the time.
Where were you?
Mm. Oh, at the cultist meeting.
Out at my job.
What'd you do?
I'm a carpenter.
Oh,
yeah,
hey!
do it.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Paul's gonna learn
Wait,
elven carpentry.
Can I
Here
see
we
your
go.
tools?
Katie, you're muted.
I come from a long line of carpenters.
Oh, yeah. I can take you to my workshop if you'd like.
I would love to.
I want to follow that guy so he doesn't bash Klaus over the head and take him into the night.
Thanks.
So
You're
wait,
welcome.
what did you get for scrying, Cypress?
Nothing yet. We haven't begun the seance.
Have you found
No,
any
what do you
nerds on the
have?
comb even?
Did he?
Oh, I have a comb with hair on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do we go up or down to the workshop?
Watch it be his comb.
It's gonna be up on one of the lifts.
Katie, you make an interesting point. I ask the guy if he's used this comb before as I hold up the comb.
Her and I shared.
I throw the
Okay.
comb in his face and I say, "What kind of chump do you take me for? I'm scrying this girl. I need only her comb.
The only comb we have.
Is this a joke?"
What color is
apologize.
his hair?
I apologize to the man, and I ask if there are any other belongings of his wife.
You guys want to check
That might
her
help
pillow
us.
or something?
She left her bow here. But other than that, most of the stuff we've always shared.
Any clothes,
Mhm.
man? Did you wear clothes?
Well, we wash our clothes frequently.
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter, man. I just need her. I need a piece of clothing that she wore.
Yes, I can find something of that
Alright.
nature.
Just hope this guy isn't a cross-dresser.
His wife doesn't exist. It's all a ruse. He is a cross-dresser. It's how he explains all of the female things in his home.
Yep.
He's in the closet about it.
There's
okay,
a plot
man,
of
you come
NCIS like that.
Anyway, so does he give me a dress or whatever
Yeah,
she
yeah.
wears? Sick.
Gives you a tunic.
Let's go check out that carpentry room.
Alright.
Oh, before we go downstairs, I wish to ask my dwarf friend and my, I think, gnome friend if they have any questions for this guy.
No.
I
I'm not here to ask questions. I'm here to kill a dragon.
have no questions.
That's good.
Are you just randomly throwing out random short races?
No?
I did say to you I was a halfling.
Did
Yes.
you?
We don't believe you. We've seen.
I
that.
don't believe you.
How can you always wear clothes? Do you wear gloves too? Do you have
Yes.
and are they sewed to the sleeve of your shirt so that it's
It's
one piece?
impossible to take off, basically.
Are you wearing a onesie with a mask?
Caleb, go on to Google,
It's a
look
morph
up
suit.
Nightingale armor from Skyrim, and just imagine
No, it's
Drex
just-
in that.
It's just a morph suit, guys.
Okay,
Why
or
do
it's
you
just a
always wear
morph suit.
clothes?
Oh no! Now I
Alright,
gotta
let's
make
go
a
to
new
the
icon
carpentry.
for Drac.
How long have we been in this guy's house? 23 minutes, guys.
Okay, let's. Cypress,
Yeah.
can we just go do the scrying and they go look at carpenter things?
I don't trust this man in a room full of hammers.
Okay, Drac and Xander.
To
go,
the carpentry room, let's go.
Yeah,
yes,
go.
let's go.
Cypress and I can go do investigative stuff.
I'll
Dude,
do that.
this seance needs to be together.
I
It's a
mean, I'm
together
gonna go
activity.
with. I'm better to do.
Hey,
Dan, is my
so-
my entourage still with me, with us?
Sure.
You remember, what, 2 elves and a human? If I
Yep.
remember correctly.
Tanner, if Drac was wearing a morph suit, what color would it be?
Black?
Okay, good enough.
No, it's green. Bright green.
Are we
It's
in
in all my
Because he's
description.
a goblin!
But why green? No,
Goblin.
goblins are green.
I don't like them.
I don't like them. Yeah, goblins.
Is it just a regular old carpentry workshop?
Yeah, it seems pretty light on the tools since they don't have much major manufacturing. Just a couple planes. I don't know what carpentry stuff is here. Hammers, maybe a lathe. I don't know.
Are lathes real?
I was about to ask, does anything seem missing or out of place, but I guess I'm asking the wrong person. So it's just a regular old carpenter's workshop, and nothing. He doesn't seem to be lying.
Yeah.
Does everything look well used?
Is there enough?
It looks like pretty worn tool stuff.
Okay.
No layers of dust or anything. The constant moisture in the air is bad for the metal.
Okay. How long have you been a carpenter? I asked.
Started about 130 years ago.
Oh. I'm guessing then most of these tree houses and stuff are your work then?
Oh, yeah.
Or at least bits of them.
Carving out requires quite a team of us, as well as a druid or two, just to make sure it remains stable.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, we'll get out your hair.
All right.
And I leave. And I
Okay.
go to wherever everyone else is, if they're not
I wish
already
to
with
walk
me.
outside into the forest and begin my seance.
Alrighty.
Get it? I made it shorter. Yeah, I go and I sit with Cypress and I pretend like I can know what I'm doing.
I ask everybody to sit in a circle as it's very important to the scrying process.
Sit in a
I
circle.
mean, it's not really.
Yes, it is.
I sit in a circle anyway.
I tell
Okay.
Cypress that I'm not taking orders from him.
I ask her if she wishes to find the dragon.
Well, you can tell me about it when you're done with your silly little circle.
The silly circle will not work unless all members are participating in
I
the
asked
in the
Xander
seance.
in Dwarvish, please.
I tell Xander
Hey.
it doesn't matter and you can leave or whatever. We'll be done in 10 minutes.
I tell what's his face? What's your name? Aethys. I tell Aethys no. We need a dwarf.
Why?
I
It's
asked
important.
Klaus what's the Red One's problem in Dwarvish.
Pretty sure the power of friendship is not required for this spell. Not in the component list.
He's a bit distraught, just like I am. We just had a very dear to us member of our party leave with very little goodbye. But in my experience, he's come to be pretty good knowing his spells. So if he says we need a dwarf, we probably need a dwarf. And I'm begging you to help us
sit
out.
down just outside of the circle to see if Cypress notices.
I finish the 10-minute cast time of scrying as it's cast on the garment of the person. I know her
Lady.
name, I'm hoping. Lady, whatever. She has to make a whiz save. She has a +3 save, she has a +1 save modifier. Against my DC 15? Let's say 15.
Really?
Oh.
Your DC's 15?
Yeah, spell save DC 15.
Alright. She has a +1.
Yes,
Plus
it's just-
1.
Alright. She rolled a 15 with her +1.
Garbage.
Oh, that just made this much harder.
I can't see her for the next 24 hours.
You
stance
can't
has
use the
failed.
spell. You
I
can't
can use the spell.
Against. Okay, I see.
If we go and interrogate another person, I can cast it again.
Yeah, let's find someone else.
Let's find someone whose house is already empty.
Quick, to the next person on the list.
Righto. You're able to find someone else on the list. Let's call them Irving.
Sounds great.
Okay, Irving.
And
Uh,
their house is empty.
Great.
okay. Let's go look for things of Irving's.
Alright. It's filled with bits and baubles, and let's have an investigation check to find anything hidden.
Nah,
But I'm the smart person. I'm supposed to be good at that.
nah, you're bad.
Investigation. Oh, I'm only slightly better.
I'm gonna try.
Dan, are there any medicine cabinets in the room?
There is a small cabinet. It's filled mostly with dried vegetables.
I wish to search that vegetable cabinet.
Oh man.
Sick.
You have a great intellect, Xander.
Thanks.
How'd you get a -2?
She's got Clustbone.
Barbarians don't need intellect.
Neither does
Nobody needs
anyone but
intellect
wizards.
except for wizards.
Yeah.
Wizards and detectives.
And fighters
Just
and rogues.
wizards.
And
Well, that's true.
If
Yeah.
they're taking
Well, arcane, trickster, and eldritch
Yeah.
knight.
If you go muscle wizard, you don't need int.
Muscle wizard.
Yeah.
Hey, when I made that wizard earlier, only one of my spells relied on int. That was Gust of Wind, which no one ever takes. You don't find anything of note, and then someone stops by and sees you searching the place and asks what's going on.
We're searching for Cult of the Dragon members.
Have you gotten permission from Oligarthus and Galen?
Yes, he gave us this list.
Is this person like a police officer or just a random citizen? Based on their dress, I guess.
He's wearing a green outfit and has a bow diagonally over his shoulder. Doesn't look like any type of official, but everything seems to be pretty casual here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Legolas?
No, but coincidentally, his name is Orlando.
Okay. Yeah. I tell him it's official business, and we do have permission, and we're also the best, and you should leave us alone now.
Yeah. Roll some persuasion for that.
Okay.
He just gives you a slow nod and starts walking up the stairs.
Okay. See ya.
I'll ask Cypress, is there anything here you can scry with? If it doesn't work again, I want to be able to get back to finding other stuff.
Find me a comb or anything that is part of him, like hair or fingers. Or...
I immediately go to the bedroom and check his pillow. Is there hair on it?
Sure.
I get hair and bring it to Cypress.
I wish to sit on the comfy bed and scry.
Irving's hair.
He now has a -5.
-5. Okay, that's a 12.
Yay, we know where they are. We know where the Irving is.
What I can do is I have an invisible sensor within 10 feet of the target. I can see and hear through the sensor as if I were there. The sensor moves with the target remaining within 10 feet of it for the duration. A creature that can see invisible objects sees the sensor as a luminous orb about the size of my fist.
Alrighty.
So, what do I see in the area around him?
Let me see this time of day. You see him around a bonfire with a bunch of. He looks shabbily dressed, and as does the rest of the folks around the bonfire, about 8 of them. And they appear to have a pot set up where they're cooking a sort of stew.
Are they in the forest?
They are in a cave with what looks like walls composed of dirt that's been just... No, wait. They're on stone. It's stone flooring and brown walls. It looks like a cave.
But it's not a cave.
It is also darkly lit, except for the bonfire.
Okay.
So they're either underground or in a cave. I tell the party what I see, by the way.
I ask Cypress, are they all elves?
Are they all elves?
Ooh.
I ask the dwarf, because obviously our friends have never seen anything like this, if she's seen anything in the area like this.
Have I, Dan?
You haven't.
I have not.
Interesting.
I say, why don't you ask your elf friends?
So wait, do we know where?
Do
Do you know where this is, or do you just know that this is what it's like?
It's just imagine if you put like a camera above the guy that I scried's head. There we go.
Makes sense.
Do you also get sound with that?
See and hear through the sensor. Yes.
Alright. You also hear dripping water,
And one of them says, "Gee, I sure am glad we found this cave. Just 30-minute walk outside of the village."
Gee, I sure am glad that we found this cave behind a waterfall.
Anyway, sorry, Dan.
Yeah, you just hear the sound of dripping water and the crackling of the fire. There's not much talking going on.
Those monsters. Do they look sad? Destitute?
They don't look happy about their current position.
What are they armed with?
Is one of them a woman?
You can see that they appear to be armed with, rotating your sphere around, you can see several bows and a few short swords, but not quite enough to have one for each of them. They are comprised of male and female.
Do any of them have chains on them?
They do not have chains on them, no.
Mental prisoners. Alright, I think the scrying session is done.
Cool.
Y'all want to bring this information to the prince?
Yeah, I at least want to ask if they know of any caves or anything nearby.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I'd be specific about, like, somewhere that's particularly wet, possibly a cave,
Yes.
stone floor.
It's not currently raining, right?
It's not currently raining.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that we go back to the prince.
It is currently misty.
True. It's always misty.
This one's about mist. They're all about mist. As you get out of the place, you can see what looks like an official-looking person and two guards walking down the staircase in the tree towards you.
Huh? Like they were in the tree while we were investigating?
Well, the trees are like apartments. It goes up, and there's stuff on different floors.
That's what I'm saying. Were they in the apartment or were they outside?
They were outside.
They were outside?
Yes.
But they were in the apartment?
They were outside, not in the apartment.
Were they coming down the stairs
along
from
the outside of the tree?
I get it. Okay.
Would it be reasonable to assume that they were in the apartment recently?
They're coming
Remember that
from
dude?
above you coming down.
Remember that dude that I made the persuasion check on, and
Yes.
he left?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is a result of that.
Yes, but where are these? I'm trying to understand if these stairs lead to a second floor of the apartment, or if they lead to the upper section of the tree floor, or I just don't know.
Stairs to navigate this tree.
Oh well, let's continue. What do they say? Or do they approach us, or they come?
We're getting drawings.
Oh.
I'd like to return to the prince.
No, I would very much like to meet them on the stairway.
Halt! What are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing?
I was told about a break-in and entering here.
We have permission from the prince.
Which prince?
What's his name? Or king? Cypress, you did all the talking.
I don't remember anybody's name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. I actually asked a minute ago.
What was his name?
Aligarthus. They can't get people more.
Aligarthus.
We have this list that I sure hope is notarized.
Aligarthus is here?
No.
What? No, he was back at the bar place.
He didn't, I wasn't informed of this. He looks really embarrassed right now. Excuse me while I go investigate further.
I want to trail this guy.
Alright. You trail him all the way back up to the tavern.
How nice. Caleb, we went to the same place.
Yay.
Then,
I'm at the tavern. I get to the tavern, whether it be by going to the prince or trailing the guy, it doesn't matter at this point, it seems.
Yeah, because aren't we going back to the prince anyway?
The prince, quote unquote.
Anyway, as he gets in, he immediately bows. Aligarthus, I wasn't told you were coming. Just I decided to make it my business come. This seems to be the only village that survived. Well, your highness, I can, grant you quarters of finer caliber than this inn. That won't be necessary. I shan't be here for long in the event of an additional attack. And did you give these people the permission to enter the homes of the suspected cultists? Yes. Well, I gave them the list, and they were sent by my father. Very well then. Turns back to you. My apologies. I did not know you were working for the prince.
Forgiven.
Not.
Is there anything that I can do to assist you?
Yes. A word with the Fletcher would be nice. I know what I'm about, son.
Do you know of a place nearby that, like a cave that would have running water near it? Specifically stone floors, likely dirt walls.
No.
Or just within the forest, anyway.
No caves nearby that I know of. We have several waterfalls throughout the forest, though. If you're looking for running water,
Probably.
the nearest one.
The nearest one.
Nearest one to here is about 5 miles east. The next closest is about 30 miles southeast.
Well, let's try 5 miles east, I guess.
Scrying does have a range of... Shit, what's the range on scrying?
Have a range?
Yes.
Range.
Oh, dude, it's just on the same plane.
That's a pretty big range.
Also, Aqua's currently playing Binding of Isaac.
How long ago were these people last seen? The ones who left with the cultists?
They left the night of attack about a week ago.
Oh, okay. So they could be far, but it's likely that they're not too far.
Is there anyone in town who would know about these waterfalls, or we'd have a better idea of the area?
If you give me a long rest, trust me, I can find that cave.
Really?
The rangers we assigned your group have good knowledge of the area.
Oh, do they?
Okay.
If you'd like a rest, you may stay with me.
I open my spellbook and begin to look.
Yes, a rest would be nice. It would give me time to do some much important writing.
Conjuring Undead.
No. Well, yes, but no. Well, no.
What time of day is
I don't
it
have
right
a
now?
place to hide them. There's so many druids. Do you have any
What did
idea
you say,
how
Kate?
much druids hate undead except for you?
It's near an afternoon.
Thank you. I say we head out in the morning.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
Cool.
Agreed.
I want to get a drink at the bar.
I'll go drink with you.
Awesome.
I go to the Fletcher.
All right.
What's at the Fletcher?
What the hell is a Fletcher? I still
Person
don't
who makes
know.
arrows.
Okay.
There are
While you
arrows
do that,
at
I'll
the
be right back.
Fletcher.
Are there
Uh.
any special arrows at the Fletcher?
There are not.
You ruined my entire day.
Wow.
I go up to the person behind the counter, and I say hello,
Hello.
and then I ask, do they have any special arrows? They say no. It's like, all right. Do you know any master bow makers in the area? I know this one I've been using for a while now was made by elves.
Is it? May I have a look at it?
Yeah, it was granted to an acquaintance of mine. This is gonna sound crazy. By a golden deer in the woods at one point.
The golden stag. Thank you very
Stag.
much.
That would be Nielaski Cab.
Bless you. I don't actually say that.
He makes bows for quests, as far as can be told.
Okay.
I'd like a turn after Paul's done with his Fletcher.
Does that mean there's anything more special about this bow than any other elven crafted bow?
Oh yes, but you won't be able to unlock its abilities until you complete his quest.
Oh.
Oh god, I forgot what his quest was.
Fuck you, Caleb!
Well, I mean, it was Gok's quest, and he probably didn't tell you anyway, and I mean, unless you
I
go
know.
find him, there's no way to know.
What?
Side quest, guys. Find Gok.
Okay.
That sounds like fun. That'd be some good scrying right there.
Are these quests
Yeah.
transferable among different people, or is it like if the quest was granted to one person, then it's exclusively that person's quest?
Whoever has the bow may declare the quest on once it's over, as long as it was justly bestowed upon them.
Does buying and selling count as just?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Okay.
So long
Is there
as-
any way I can find? Sorry, what?
So long as it wasn't stolen.
Aha, it wasn't.
This wasn't stolen. Is there any way I can find out what the quest is without asking someone who it was bestowed upon?
I'm sure there's some way, but I'm not familiar with it.
Sounds like you need to look into some lore.
Yes.
Spend your downtime in the city studying now.
Is there anywhere I could go to find out more about the golden stag and the quests of his?
Well, if you visit the library in the High Forest, that's where you would find any information on it. But nowhere around here that would be very helpful to you.
Dang. What are these quests like,
Uh,
generally?
Usually it's a chance of fate, and the quest is completed when the user declares the quest completed. However, if you declare it completed ahead of time, Nielaska Cobb determines you to be too prideful and often removes any benefits your bow originally has.
Oh, great. Okay.
So it's in your best interest not to declare it completed until you figure out what to do.
Fair enough.
Man, Gok had all the cool items. It's obsidian that could just tell him the future, a quest bow that I didn't know about because I was dumb and stupid.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Would you like to buy any arrows?
Not if they're just regular old arrows.
I mean, if you have room in your quiver,
I mean, yeah, I could refill. No, I'm only missing 4, and it costs a gold to refill 20, so I can bother.
you just buy 4 arrows.
Can I buy 4 arrows for 5 copper apiece?
Sure.
I think that's the division. Okay,
Alrighty.
great. Okay, thank you though.
I think it's more like 50, but okay. Anyway,
Anyway, what is Drek doing?
Actually-
I am not doing anything.
Alright.
I was gonna propose something to Drek based on the results of some questions I have.
Okay.
Dan, can I
Yes.
find the, local guards and or, town defense people?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'd like to find their, HQ or someone who knows something, not just the base level dude. I got questions
Alright.
about the local area. I'd like to know if there have been recent or nearby goblin camp sightings or like villages.
You're led to an office up at the top of one of the trees to, hey, it's that guy who was leading the guards to come arrest you earlier.
Oh, cool.
Yes. The nearest information we had was a tribe of goblins slowly moving from west of us to south of us. But they're several miles away.
How far of a journey? Like how long of a journey do you think?
It might be a day or two to find them.
I don't know if I have that kind of time. Thank you for the information. If you have any updates on them being closer, you should try to let me know. I have interest in them. Alright, that's all, I guess. I'm not going to do anything about it then. I'll go and spend as much time as I can writing in my new book.
Alright.
You should let me know how much time that is, because I don't actually know.
And what's Xander up to?
No pencils. Dang, where's my pencil?
If the answer is nothing for Xander, upon returning from the Fletcher, Klaus
Katie's
sits
making
down.
chicken nuggets, so give it like 30 seconds. She's just
Ah.
gonna sit
Xander.
down now.
I think Xander was drinking.
Sounds
Xander
about
was
right.
drinking. I was drinking with Xander. Forgot about that.
Oh, by the way, Drek, if the goblins were close enough to be there and back within the night, then I was going to ask you if you want to go on a dangerous journey and do some dentistry.
You're right.
You're the
Katie is
most likely
drinking.
to do something like that.
I've heard about the.
So,
I've heard it.
Okay,
Also,
I've heard
there's-
about the
upon,
goblins in these woods.
Yeah, that was
Upon
hopefully
returning from
going
the
to be able
Fletcher-
for me to find out your goblin.
Katie
Klaus
asks if she has a running tab.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go find a pen.
Sure, she has a tab going.
Yes, okay.
I think at this point,
Klaus sits
she's
back
like
down with Xander
2
and asks,
gold in debt.
"What's your story?" he asks, because I'm sick of characters just coming in and we don't know anything about them because they're just characters.
Hey.
Drek, I'm sorry, but obviously you don't want to tell us about your background because you don't want anyone to know you're a goblin.
Turns out the pencil was behind
not
me
a
the
goblin.
whole time.
I was telling the truth the whole time. I'm actually a halfling.
Oh ho ho! You
Do you know the
have
spell
been had.
alter self?
What?
Whatever. Never mind.
Anyway, Xander was asked a question.
Xander is
Still sitting down.
Xander is drinking so much that she cannot speak.
I don't know. I wasn't here. What was the question I was asked?
What's your story? Asks Klaus as he buys himself a drink of delicious sap.
The sap.
Well, sorry, I wasn't here when you asked that question.
Right.
So how could I know that I got
I forget
asked?
how much does sap cost.
1 silver.
Cool. Get myself a sap.
Alright.
Yeah. So Xander's story time. Read off that
What do you
there
wanna know?
background page. How you how Xander came to be fighting the cult in this city and stuff.
Ask her how many dragons she's killed.
How many dragons have you killed? I killed 2.
Quite a few.
Sweet.
Probably killed about... Dan, what's a good number? 4? Considering my background? I was gonna say 4.
100?
100?
I-
I wanna... Can I boast?
Yeah, I mean, you're your own
I'm
character.
gonna boast it up. Alrighty. Killed probably about 20 dragons, I say, as I kind of flex my muscles.
Can I doubt that?
Yes. No.
No, but
Klaus
I
doubts this.
laugh heartily. I take a swig from my drink, and I want to pull out my necklace, and I say, it's got a dragon talon on it, bony dragon talon. I go, you see this? To Klaus.
Yup, I do.
I said,
I,
Still
this
work.
was from the first dragon I ever killed. It's my lucky...
After entering the tavern and overhearing this, I go and I sit by Klaus and I pull out my new spell book and I point to all the different colors and I go and I just say nothing. I just point to the different colors and then I begin writing.
I laughed at that, but
Great.
the mic was muted, so you didn't hear.
Right.
Yeah.
So I tell Klaus that the Emerald Enclave has agreed to hire me to help get rid of this dragon. I'm a mercenary.
Oh.
That's what I do.
Okay.
What about Xander's buddies, your friends,
Yeah, what about
your
all
pals?
those rangers?
I don't really know much about them. They were assigned to me when I took the job. I don't talk to them. They don't talk to me. I like to keep it that way. I don't really get along with these elfin folk, and I kind of look to Athens a bit.
So Xander's story, mercenary dwarf who kills dragons. Now the party knows.
Yep.
Good. Let's move on to the next day where we find the cave and go kill people.
You now know more about Xander than you do about Cypress.
I mean,
And
True, actually.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit.
Yeah, but Drek has been mysterious on purpose.
I know more
I-
about Xander than I know about Cypress, and I'm the DM.
Oh, really? Okay. How many hours of spellbook writing have I completed? The end of the rest.
4.
Good. Got this great eraser on pencil with broken lead, and this great sharp pencil with a terrible eraser, and some tape.
Just tape them together.
That's that. Yeah. All right. Good to know. It's morning. Should we scry again before we leave to see if we can get any more information?
Why?
Is that okay, Cypress?
Waste a 5th level spell.
Ah, true.
Oh.
I don't think the information we're going to get is going to be that important.
Okay. Well, find us a cave, Mr. Piano Man.
Sing us a song.
Find us a cave.
Are you talking to me?
Rain Man.
Find us
Okay.
a cave.
Excuse me. I need to
God,
remember.
you must be so confused.
What's in my fucking spellbook? Whew. I take a deep breath, and I sit down as I begin casting a ritual.
Oh boy. What's the ritual?
I don't know. Talk to me in 11 minutes.
Alright, while he's doing that, what's everyone else doing for 10 minutes?
Drinking with Xander still, I guess.
I'm sure.
I'm writing a letter.
I'd like to check on my
Anything to-
horses and bring my chest up to wherever the prince is staying and ask him if he can hold it for me, as it is incredibly valuable. It's also arcane locked in 4 languages, as I've stated before.
I asked Klaus who's running into.
I tell her a friend.
I want to try and over his shoulder.
I switched-
Don't stop
I-
being drunk.
I switched to white
That's
and draconic.
I wonder if that's true. I guess there are probably other side effects that take over, passing out. But in imaginary land, that may not happen if you're a dwarf. Druid spells.
High Constitution, mate.
I'm
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out which spell I need to get rid of in order to cast the spell I'm casting.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
They're both so important.
Oh, dude, get speak with plants. You can
No.
talk to trees. Oh, dude, get speak with.
We'll decide later. My spell casting finishes as I cast as a ritual commune with nature. I now know all of the terrain, bodies of water, and prevalent or powerful fae within 3 miles of me and 300 feet underground. Can I find any overly large bodies of water?
You
How
do
long does
not
this-
find any really large bodies of water.
Awesome. Any powerful fae?
No powerful fae that I know of, no.
Alright, cool. So they knew where this cave within 5 miles is, right?
Yep.
It's probably our best bet then.
That's a 1-minute ritual, so you can do that again.
A spell casting
Very easy.
as a ritual takes 10 extra minutes on top of the original casting time.
What? I thought. Oh, so if you use a spell slot, it's 1 minute.
But if you use a ritual, it's 11.
Okay.
Oh. To cast a spell as a ritual, spellcaster must have a feature that grants the ability to do so. Caster must also have the spell prepared, unless the character is a wizard. Doesn't expend a spell slot, but it takes 10 minutes longer to cast than normal. Sweet.
Okay.
So let's get a move on. Yaw.
Where are we moving to?
The cave within 5 miles.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go
The other one they said was 30 miles away. Can we at least get a map or some way to know where we're going?
for all those
do we-
rangers.
Yeah, is one of these rangers a guide or something? Can they help us not be lost?
Yeah, both of the rangers know the forest pretty well.
Okay,
Both the
so I
rangers are
imagine
elves, right?
we can
Yeah,
we can tell them.
The rangers are from the forest. The druid was sent by the Emerald Enclave, and Xander was hired on.
Nice.
Okay, so we can just tell them kind of where we want to go, and they'll be like, "Yo, let's go."
Hopefully.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
What was that stag's name again?
Golden
I
stag.
don't know.
I made
Golden
it up
stag.
on the spot.
Good job.
The thing is
So that's where you are.
recorded.
You're on the left dot.
Time to zoom in.
And the other, okay, where's
What's
the
the date?
goblins? Can you
We're
show
on
me
the
where the
left
goblins
dot.
are? I gotta know.
Where are the other 2 dots?
Goblins are expected to be somewhere around there,
Okay,
heading southward. Or
okay, good.
south.
Ah,
Why are we looking for goblins?
I don't know.
I'm looking for goblins. I didn't tell you why. I just told you I am.
Did you tell us you're even looking for goblins?
Okay, so we might run into them along the way. No.
Alright. So let's get a move on.
Let's go 2 miles east.
5 miles east.
Well, it's a 3-mile range, so we only really need to go 2 miles. Maybe 2.5.
Well, then it's another 11 minutes. I guess that's 11 minutes is not a long amount of time.
Nope.
Either way,
I don't
we
know.
go.
What do you think, Jay? I mean, it's your spell that we'd be using if you want to use that method.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the method? I didn't quite understand. I don't know why it's using spell slots. I think that we just move basically towards the cave, and then we let me cast it as a ritual in the wild.
Oh, okay. If we're doing that again, then that's fine. We can go. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll move,
I'm totally fine sitting down for 11 minutes and looking for, caves.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go towards that one till we're within range of that spell. Well, wait. I mean,
I'd say we
So
walk
wait,
2.5
that spell-
miles towards the cave.
that spell won't tell us that they are there, though. It just tells us that there is water there, right? And we already know
It'll tell us that
there's
there's
water there.
water and a large cave. I can sense large caves.
Oh, true. Okay, that's that.
We
I
don't-
forgot about that.
That's
part.
what I'm
We
looking
don't
for.
know if
Is
there's a
large
cave
caves.
yet. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah,
Fairly
let's,
certain it's a cave.
Before we
do that.
do that, ask the rangers if they know of any caves in the area.
In
ones they
the
already told us
forest, I know there's a cave to the west that used to have goblins living in it, and a cave to the east that I believe was the home of massive establishment of giant spiders.
So towards
well,
the
those
giant
are the two that you've
spiders?
heard of. Well, I mean, the giant spider one is obviously the one 5 miles east, I think, and the goblin one is the one that the goblins left and are heading south. I think.
How far away is the one in the east?
I think that's the one that was 5 miles.
Yeah, I'm not sure, so I asked.
Dan,
Yes.
Paul
How
asked a
far
question.
is away is the cave in the east?
Cave in the east is about 2.5 miles east of here.
So we have 3 possibilities, and we don't know any of them.
No, wait, 2.5 miles after we moved towards that cave that we were already moving towards.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure we're
okay.
still in town.
No, did we? Yeah.
All I want to do is go towards the 5 mile away cave to the east.
Yeah,
All right.
we're not. That's the important part.
Can we do that?
Yes.
Sweet.
okay.
I'm doing it.
All right.
Here we go. Is there any objections from Xander or Drake?
Drek?
All right.
Looks like a no.
Okay, we go.
All right. Bring me to the cave. Or rather, 2 miles away from the cave.
Alrighty.
Sorry, guys.
No worries. Anyway, heading that way. When you cast the spell, you do detect a cave
Hey,
quite
man, how did
near
you know what I was
to
going
you.
to do?
What's that?
How did you know what I was going to do?
Because you've been talking about it for 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
No, not 20 minutes, but 20 minutes. I don't know. It might be 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think it has been actually. We should try to do this quicker.
I
Yeah,
just want to go near
Finish the
the
description,
cave.
DM, quick.
Yes.
Anyway, you detect one cave about half a mile from you. Nothing east of you.
Where's the cave then?
North.
I look to my ranger friends and ask where the cave is.
North, about half a mile from here.
Well, that's accurate.
Yeah.
I've entered the Twilight Zone. I'm successfully going to have a mental breakdown. They're back.
What?
How did it get north of me? I go to the cave. I don't even care. Just bring me to the cave.
Alright.
Yeah, we go to the cave.
We're at the cave. Are there cultists?
Is there evidence
There
of
aren't.
cultists?
There's spiders. There's spider
There is
webs.
evidence of spiders.
Are spider webs flammable yet?
Is there
Yes.
a dragon? Yay!
You don't see a dragon.
Do I smell
Yeah.
one?
You don't smell a dragon.
Is it wet?
It is wet. It's misty
Everything's wet.
everywhere.
I hate
Does
this.
Jay
stupid
recognize
mystery
it?
ones.
Does Jay recognize this?
Well, I
Recognize
mean,
what?
he
Yeah,
saw the
he's not.
inside of the cave. We're not in the cave yet.
We're not in the
Well, I
cave.
thought we were in the cave.
No, we're outside of the cave. There are
Oh,
spider
cypress.
webs everywhere, which indicates spiders.
What kind of rocks were the floor made out of in the cave that you scried?
Gray rocks.
Damn, that could be any number of rocks.
I walk into the cave.
Yeah, I begin
I
going
follow.
into the cave.
Alright.
Like, why did it have to be spiders?
It's at least.
I tell
wish it was
Klaus,
a big-
I don't give a fuck about spiders.
This
Yeah,
is how
we can-
Biscuit it got done.
Do I look
Jay
like
is
an
a
ass?
spider half the time.
Jay turns into a donkey, looks at you unimpressed, and then turns back into Jay. Or Cypress.
I pull
Anyway.
out my little, unless anyone wants to help me, I pull out my lantern and I light it up.
Dan, is there web on the ground?
I touch your sword and it lights up.
I put out my
There's web
lantern.
everywhere in this cave, on the walls,
Awesome.
on the ground.
Dang, if only I had a fire cantrip.
Yep, I
Oh,
turn into a
well.
giant spider.
Oh yeah, you can use like
I
web
now have
detect
web
or whatever.
sense. I can tell
Yeah.
the location of every creature currently on the web.
Alright.
Great. Let's on the web.
How many spiders are there?
40,000.
One.
One?
One giant
Is
spider.
It's
Let's
just
go for
a
it.
giant. There's only one giant spider.
Is it Jay?
Aside from Jay.
Sweet.
Okay.
I motion for the others to
Yes.
stand back as I walk into the cave.
Alrighty.
Other
Do they
giant
understand
spiders
my
might be
hand
very
motions?
confused.
Sure.
Can I ride on Cypress's back?
No.
I mean, are you sure?
With my
Can I
spider
ride on
vision,
your
can
back?
I see anything?
Yes, this cave goes in a short tunnel about 60 feet before opening up to a slightly larger cavern. There doesn't appear to be anything else in here aside from a spider and a bit of a nest egg sac hanging from the wall.
I say in giant spider, my brethren, can you hear me?
I don't think giant
Yeah.
spider is a language.
You're right, it has no languages. How do these things talk to each other?
They
Dances.
same as
I-
wolves do.
How do spiders communicate with each other?
Cast levitate on myself, and I go into the cave.
I use
I'm
my-
going to be looking for corpses,
Vibrational
I
communications
go into the cave.
not
to
touch.
try
Oh my
and talk
God.
to other spiders.
Wow, way to go,
Wow.
Trek.
I can re-roll that one.
Yes, you
No,
can.
not allowed.
I go into the cave. It's better.
Anyway,
That's a pretty ridiculous modifier. Okay.
I know, right?
so is everybody just running all gung ho into the cave?
No,
not
I'm
running
levitating.
gung-ho into the cave.
I'm going in nice and slow, looking for corpses. Spiders
I'm
eat things.
eating
I want their skeletons.
All right, I'm just gonna chill at the mouth of the cave or mouth of the cavern. I'm assuming it's like a cave that leads into a large open cavern.
Yep.
I wish to stand at the mouth of the cavern.
Do I catch up to
Oh.
Cypress before I find anything?
Well, with levitate, you don't really have left-right stuff, so you're basically bouncing off the walls to get there.
Oh, I'm using gotta have something.
Do you have like the ion booster spell?
I was gonna say like a branch. Can I use like a branch to? Okay, fine. I'm not levitating. I'm carefully walking around this web stuff. I don't want to get all sticky.
Are you in
Hey, I
Venice?
forgot-
Just
I forgot
paddling
that I
along
just
with your
yeah. I
branch?
forgot that I couldn't just move around and levitate. It's dumb like that. Oh well. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Looking for some skeletons.
Can I see Cypress in spider form from the mouth of the cave?
Oh wait, I know.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
You find no skeleton,
Oh.
and the spider is angry that you're in here.
Can I cast Alter Self to turn my legs into like spider legs so that I can walk on the web easier?
Let me look up Alter Self.
Darn. Now you're gonna say no.
Okay, then no.
No, Paul,
was
if I cast levitate on you, then you stay flying. You don't have to go back to the ground.
Is it
Except I'm not sure
concentration?
levitate works on anything with a fly speed. For me it is, yeah. But
I
I
wish
don't
to walk in and challenge the spider for dominance.
Is that how spiders work?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. The spider will fight you.
Can I
I wish
Am I
to-
within vision of
In-
this?
I wish to intimidate the spider. I don't wish to fight it.
Am I
All right.
within vision of this?
Roll to try and intimidate the spider. The
I
spider
hope you're
counter
scared.
rolls to try and intimidate you. It got an
Upon
18.
seeing.
I will make a wisdom save. Nope.
Wait. You
You
I
sort
can
of
make a
circle
wisdom save.
around, like bearing
Ha-ha!
knives at each other.
Oh, you got a crit anyway. I didn't see it.
am I watching this?
I wasn't looking.
Am I within view of this?
Sure.
Since I see a spider fighting another span spider, I guess I kind of walk into the cave because I have a giant glowing
Whoa,
stick that
whoa,
renders me
whoa,
unstealthy.
Klaus. You never came in the cave to begin with. You're 60 feet away.
I know. I'm just walking in
Why now?
because
Anyway,
I
whatever.
didn't. Because now I see. Because I could see Cypress from the mouth of the cave. Now I see Cypress is in trouble. So now I go my 40 feet into the cave
I hiss at the spider.
with my glowing stick.
Spider hisses back.
I wish to try and communicate with the spider.
All right. What do you try and communicate with the spider?
Well, using my spider communication powers, I wish to ask, why are you here if spiders can communicate?
Can you
All
just
right.
challenge us to a battle for dominance?
Roll
I didn't-
animal handling.
Expressly say that I'm challenging for dominance.
I walk past Cypress and the spider, and I continue looking for skeletons.
The spider tries to signal something back to you. Roll insight.
I would love to.
The spider says, "This is my cave. You stay out."
I say, this is my cave. You stay out.
All right, roll animal handling again to communicate that.
Do I
I
successfully
really want
get
to shoot
past
this
them?
goddamn spider.
I am distracting the spider. You're welcome.
Yeah, I get. Do I? Can I look for cave or skeletons in the big
Why
cave?
don't we just kill the spider?
Because Cypress doesn't like doing that.
Spider
No, I
bears up
don't.
next to you, and looks like it's going to attack
Whoa.
Which one? Me or him?
I'll take the hit.
next to Cypress.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't attack, it just looks like it's going to attack.
I wish to
If-
also bare my fangs and show that I am willing to fight if he is going to.
If he attacks Jay, I'm gonna shoot a crossbow at him.
It's probably a mama. Got eggs.
Jan is using a male pronoun.
You said it had eggs. There's only one.
Yeah, she, female giant spider.
Aha, winner.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow if it attacks.
Alright, it's
I can
not
tell which
attacking,
one's
it's
Jay and
just-
which one's not Jay, right?
I investigate for skeletons.
I wish to
find
propose to the spider.
Damn it. Come on, Dan. Just one skeleton.
What are you proposing, or is this a wedding engagement? I should
This is a wedding engagement. I get on one spider knee and I hold out my hand.
Wow, a spider on one knee. That's gotta be difficult.
just a very slight tilt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm very confused.
The spider is also very confused.
Oh, present it with Drek as a gift.
I wish to gather up some of its web. Or, like, can I spit web? Is that what I can do as a spider?
Yeah, you have
I
web.
believe you can, shoot it.
I'm gonna make some web somehow and give it to my spider friend. Present it to
Gross.
her.
Here, I made this.
Jay,
Continue investigating.
Jay
I'm
can't see
determined.
me. If he wants to propose, if he just wants to give me to her, I'd like to point out that he cannot see me.
Okay.
Since he rolls higher than a 30.
A spider can
Perception.
notice. Are you on web
Yeah,
currently?
if you're on the web, he knows you're there.
I know you're there.
Not on web.
I don't have anything.
How are you
I
not
told
on the web?
the
Are
whole
you
cave
also a
is
spider
covered.
and currently climbing on the ceiling?
Yeah, there's web all over the place.
Oh, then I'm on the web.
I don't have anything for poking.
Does it accept my gratitude or my gracious offer?
It is flattered, but really not ready for this.
I wish to slap it.
I poke the egg
All
sack.
right. It
What kind
attacks
of
you back.
a spider are you?
What a dick. Does it attack me with its hands or with its teeth?
This is domestic abuse.
Alright, it's go time. Hit me.
Hey, marry
Uh,
me, slap.
I got AC 14, son.
Can we roll initiative?
Is that what you want? Damn.
Yeah, I win.
Damn. Stupid spider.
Should Klaus and I roll for initiative since we're outside of the cave?
Klaus and Xander don't roll for initiative.
Well, I mean, I'm
Gotcha.
40 feet into the cave. Was
Okay.
Wait,
Klaus
since
Klaus
when?
can roll initiative. Xander, are you just waiting outside with the Rangers?
No,
and
I
the
was
Druid?
I was hanging with Klaus. I didn't know he won the
Oh,
cave. I missed it.
okay.
I said when Cypress started doing stuff with another
Yeah, Xander.
spider, I got
roll
worried
it.
and came inside. And now I have this big glowing sword.
I take 18 damage.
Oh!
Wow.
Spiders are not immune to poison, surprisingly.
Very well.
I am down to 8 HP. I rolled a 20 on initiative.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I'll roll, but my actual initiative was 20 because my spider dex is higher than my regular dex. Oh, look. It's one higher.
Just change it.
Trying.
So
Me or Xander?
I'm gonna say Xander first since you just slapped the spider.
I didn't even roll to hit it. But sure, go for it.
Sorry, I was submitting the spider wedding to out of context D&D.
Good.
Alright, how far away is the spider?
About 40 feet.
Well, alright. So I'm gonna run 35 feet because that's as far as I can go, and I will pull out my battle axe and my shield.
and you run 35 feet in web?
You cannot.
Shit. How far can I go?
17 and a half.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
So
17
put
and a half
that
feet.
at 20.
Alrighty.
Do we want to organize all our tokens like how they would be in a fighty fight? Because right now we're all kind of just scattered.
It's gonna
about.
be really, really fast.
Okay.
Katie, is it my turn?
Yes.
I attack the spider. A 19 will hit. It takes 9 piercing damage and makes a DC 11 con saving throw.
It saves.
It takes 5 damage. It takes 14 in total.
Alrighty. That puts it at Aethys' turn.
Yes.
It makes a DC 17 dex save, or 8 damage. It's
At
burning
20.
hands. So the
Alright,
web
so it
around
still
it,
takes 4.
yeah, the web around it ignites.
Yes, it
Shit.
does. Drek, the
I have
spider
a very
has just
complicated-
been illuminated.
Huh?
The spider has just been illuminated by Aethys' fire.
I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't try standing very close to it.
That hits for 22 damage. You slay
welcome.
the spider.
You got 4 ones. Wow.
yes, I did.
That's interesting.
And a 6, so.
Well, yeah, 1 6 is, yeah, whatever.
So
All
is
right,
combat
but-
over?
As the webs burn away, are there any skeletons revealed at all? That's
Jesus
just-
Christ.
Are skeletons of many small animals and one bear.
There was a lot of static for a moment, and I could not hear most of that.
Many small animals and one bear skeleton.
Damn. If I use my imagination and cast Animate Dead, can a bear skeleton take the form of a humanoid shape?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
Damn. I poke the egg sac.
Alright.
I let out a
Okay.
spider tear. I wish to leave the cave.
Does the egg sac look valuable?
Not particularly.
Okay, I follow Cypress out of the cave, and I leave the webs burning.
Are there no other like offshoots of this main cavern?
Nope, it's just the one cavern. When you get out, the human who isn't Klaus, the druid,
Mhm.
Cypress, are you still a giant spider?
Yes.
Alright,
Say, don't worry, he's Cypress.
I expect so.
I say yes and spider.
Don't think I'm as strong as him yet.
I wink 4 of my eyes.
Just give him a little leggy salute or something.
Nope. Can't say anything. I'm a spider. I'm gonna let other people talk now. Sounds fun.
Let's head towards the other cave south. Go.
Yeah, I noticed that you were doing this, so I decided to talk to one of the birds in the area, and they did see a dragon headed south from here.
Alright, I
Let's
start.
go.
Rad.
Giddy up, pony. Alright, well,
What? What was that?
Okay,
that is
spider
not
noise.
the kind of sound that my horse makes.
That is spider noise.
That spider for how long does it take to get to the other cave?
It'll take about 2 days.
30 miles?
We can do that in like a day.
No.
Well, fine.
Through the forest?
You're really only
Yeah,
supposed to do 8 miles per day at a fast pace.
Well, 8 hours per day, 3 miles an hour. Oh, 4 miles an hour at a fast pace.
Oh, okay.
So we can't get there today.
Oh, right. Sorry. The Underdark, you can travel at 8 miles per day at a fast pace.
Alright, that's usual.
That's what I remember. Never mind.
Okay,
What if
fine.
I'm leaping from tree to tree with a magic cape?
God.
I can one up you, motherfucker.
You can
I
get
can
there
fly.
faster than the rest of your team.
I wanna,
Okay.
I wanna
But I
tell
won't.
Klaus
Solo.
to stop prancing around like a fancy elf.
I'm
Or
offended.
hey, this was a blessing from a literal god. I've been pranced around as much as I want.
I'm offended.
I'm sorry, Caleb, but I don't like elves.
Yeah, I know that, and I don't like dwarves, so.
But I still spend most of
Okay,
my
that's
time
fair.
on the ground.
I'll tolerate you. That might just...
So
I asked
start-
if we could just rest here for the day.
It's been like an hour.
Certainly. Or,
Wait, an hour? I thought, what?
Well, it's like we got up in the morning. He did his ritual. We walked 2 miles out of town. Went in the cave for 6 minutes, and then walked out. It's like 11 in the morning.
Ah, dicks. Now let's just keep walking.
Yeah, let's go 8 hours south.
Alright.
Let's go
Like
8
I said,
hours
it's going to
south.
be 2 days, so if you want a long rest, you're getting it.
No, well, I was just gonna prepare transport via plants and then pick a tree right next to the other cave. But I have to have seen the destination tree.
Ah,
I know,
Well,
man.
I mean, remember you've seen trees back at the town, so you at least can travel really fast if we need to later.
I'll use Tree Stride if I want that. It's a 5th level spell. But Transport via Plants is a 6th level spell. And I really don't want to prepare either of those because I don't think I'll be using them.
What's transport via plants do?
Transport via plants lets me pick a tree or a larger object or like a large-sized plant that I can see, and then a large-sized plant anywhere on this plane that I've seen before, and I can transport transport between those two plants.
Just yourself?
No, anybody that wants to step within it.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
All right.
That's
For
like
one
a
round.
better version of teleportation circle.
Damn.
If there are
Only-
trees.
True.
Only you had scried and seen a tree.
I know, right?
Did you see the roots of a tree? Stan?
So what you're saying is you should start leaving little potted plants wherever you go.
Pretty much.
Well,
The other
large
spell I
size.
have is 5th level, and it's called Transport Via Plants. Yeah, the roots probably wouldn't be large-sized. And not Transport Via Plants, Tree Stride, which allows me to transport 300 feet per round through trees, but it's only me, so it doesn't really help you guys.
True.
Yes, very true. Anyway,
All right.
let's get a move on, little doggies.
All right.
Take our 8-hour trip. Start our long rest. Wait.
So anything happen in 8 hours moving south?
Not the first day of travel, no.
Right.
Okay. Can I add 4 hours to my
Yep.
spellbook writing? Thanks.
I consume a ration.
Alrighty.
I forage for plants.
Alright.
Same.
This area is pretty fruity, so it's not
Delicious.
too difficult. Yeah, you're successful.
Okay, thanks. I wanted to roll because I'm a wizard and not a druid.
Hmm.
Anyway,
The second day, after about 4 hours of travel, you hear the sound of a woman screaming off in the distance.
Which
Does
direction?
it-
Just a bit east of where you are.
do I know what language she screamed in?
Caleb,
Just
the language
normal
am I screaming in?
noise, but with an elvish accent.
All right, it was an elf, guys. Let's go.
How far away does it sound? Can I tell?
You can roll to find out.
Yeah, roll
It's-
survival.
Thank you,
Survival
DM.
or perception?
I'm gonna say survival.
Yeah, because sound at distance, that's weird.
like survival.
I
Alright.
crit.
It's less than a quarter mile away.
We're all really good at surviving, guys.
Like she's like a quarter mile that way as I put my ear up to a tree.
Stab a dagger into a tree and put your ear to it.
Yeah, I go for a sock
smack
on
you in
it.
the face.
You somehow know exactly where she is now. Let's
I'm
go.
like, dude, what the fuck? And then I fly up into the tree and start skipping along a quarter mile that way.
Oh, I slap whoever stabbed a tree.
Either way.
It was a joke.
Let's go to the.
Yeah. Once I get closer to the tree, I start trying to be more, or once I get closer to the sound of the screaming, I try to be more stealthy about it while I'm up in the branches.
I stab a cypress tree.
What?
I was making fun of Jay.
Oh, I was gonna say I punt you.
It wasn't a punch, it was a punt.
I help.
Alright.
Not because I like trees, just because I think it'd be funny.
Kick the baby.
Alright,
Fix that,
let's
baby.
get a move on. I cautiously wish to follow behind my friends, probably about, let's say, 100 feet.
I'm
You're
with
still a
like
spider, aren't you?
No.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
been 8 hours. Since
Oh,
eight.
it's been like 2 days.
Wait, that's a good point, though, my friend. I wish to turn into a raven and get
Oh.
bird's eye following behind my friends.
So you're doing Klaus' perspective now.
Yes. Well, I feel this is a trap, but I kind of want you guys to walk into it.
That's why I'm in a tree.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
You're able to find an old elven woman, like old for an elf, like in the late 600s, at a glance. And it appears that a tree has fallen down upon her.
Do I know who she is?
What's that?
Do I know who she is?
You do not.
Okay.
Does the tree look like it fell over on its own, or was it cut over?
The roots have appeared to pull out of the ground, like a tree that just fell over on its own.
Okay, is the tree
Uh-huh.
dead, or
So she's
are the
underneath
leaves
the
still
tree?
green on it?
It's still green. It appears to have recently fallen.
Does the tree appear to be over 500 pounds?
How the fuck is she still alive? It's a
Well,
trap.
okay, she
It's
didn't
over
take 500
one
pounds
leg.
on her. It's yeah, it didn't fall on her head. She's not completely
So
underneath
I'm gonna
it.
try-
cut off her
Push it
leg,
off.
and we're fine. Okay.
Can I roll? I'm
How
gonna roll
large is the
athletics
tree,
and try
Dan?
to push it off.
Alright. Drek runs up and tries to push it off. What's that, Jay?
How large is the tree?
I'd say about large size. About, let's say, 8.5 feet wide.
Wow.
How tall?
Very. Unfortunately,
Over 20
I
feet?
don't-
Probably it's over 100 feet tall. I have a 100-foot tall pine tree in my own backyard, and it's like
Can't do that. I'm sorry.
So
Excellent.
I still doubt that this could have happened on accident. I'm still cautious up in the tree, trying to be hidden.
So
I'm pushing
Drex,
it. I'm-
Drex pushing for
I tell
she-
Drek.
is-
I don't tell Drek anything. I'm a raven.
You land on my shoulder.
No, I don't.
Is she conscious?
She is.
I ask her what happened as I'm trying to push it. I'm guessing not working.
You're a wimpy little goblin.
Hey, I have expertise in the athletic skill.
Whoop.
Ugh.
Wow, look
Why?
at how much it helped you. You got a 10. Let's see how I do. Oh boy, a 10. That wasn't
That's
the right one.
acrobatic.
Discount
I
I-
roll to pick up
Okay,
maybe like
I
a branch.
have the athlete feat. I have the athlete feat for the extra
rolled
dex
karate
and
chop
prone
free.
buff, so it gave me athletics.
Jay, you're a bird.
I know.
I
I,
hear
I
what-
did that to lift
oh.
a branch.
Can I
Oh,
hear a
Jake.
response
You
when
left the whole
Shrek
tree.
asks a question?
Anywho,
Jake.
uh,
Enhance ability on Xander and Klaus. They could probably lift it.
It's not prepared.
Damn it. Never mind then.
Anywho, as it is, Drek, you spend all your effort on moving the tree, and as soon as you feel like it's no use attempting to move, it begins to lift up on its own. Two other trees in the vicinity just rotate slightly as if they're looking towards you.
Yes.
Lady says, "Ah, now you're a hero indeed. Where the others stayed back at meeting in the stranger wood in the woods, you came to help."
What
Later
I
just
came
happened?
out there. I wanted to see if I knew her. I walked up. I was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Anyway, go
Upon
on. Drek
can
have
I
a
hear
moment.
this from where I am in the tree?
Yes.
No.
What just happened? The trees moved.
Yes.
This is weird.
I want to know what happened.
May your heart prove true where the others fear to tread. Then she picks some flowers out of her hair and weaves them into, like, a lei, puts it over your neck. And before you do anything else, a black horse comes galloping out from, between the trees. She jumps on, and it runs directly into the tree that just lifted up, disappearing with its rider in a portal of green flame. The trees make a ground-shaking thud as they settle back into the ground.
Well, that just happened.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear this through my mic, but I just hear Jake cawing. Like, in another room over, and he's like, ah!
So...
So
Oh, I bet it was, okay, one of those druid gods that Jay's obsessed with is my guess.
So I fly down from the tree, and I'm like, well, that just happened. Good on you, Shrek.
Dan, can I recognize who that was?
And now that I saw her do that magic, do I know anything about it?
Neither of you recognize her.
should
My-
I know what my lathe is?
Does my 28 nature roll tell me anything about those trees and why they moved?
Magic,
Uh,
son.
Yes, your nature roll determined that that was not natural.
Good. Just double checking. Got it.
What
It
is
was,
my?
in fact,
Do I
unnatural.
feel magical? Do I feel magical?
I mean, it's a very nice wreath of flowers. It doesn't quite go with your armor, but like,
Yeah, it would.
Tell Drek
Okay.
if he's worried about that. I'll bond to it for him.
No, I'm just gonna keep it.
Got it. All right.
It'll bring out the yellow in my eyes through the mask.
Hmm,
Oh, I can't
yellow
see color
eyes.
anyway. It's gray to me.
True.
All right. Let's keep moving, I guess. That was weird.
Yes.
Well, I probably got something magical.
Yeah, and when we have identify or detect magic or something ready, then we'll let you know.
Hey, I have
Okay.
detect magic ready.
Well, yeah, but that's a whole ritual.
Ogre.
If somebody can tell me what it does whenever, I'd be appreciative.
Yeah, I probably will. Can I roll Arcana to see if it's actually magic?
No, since detect magic is a spell that does that. I'm gonna say roll an Arcana to detect magic takes away from spell.
Yes. Man, why is it so hard
Alright.
to pick spells?
Anything else from day 2?
Yes, as you continue along, you do begin to detect thin strands of spiderweb between the trees.
Sick.
I asked the rangers if there are any signs of recent movement through this area.
They look around, and check the ground for things. That's a lot of symbols.
Oh, I'm probably not a raven anymore.
Possibly an unnecessary amount of symbols.
Sorry,
I feel like
got
if all
of
those
them.
symbols actually applied, you'd be dead.
Huh?
Yeah,
likely.
That looks pretty,
Oh.
deadly there.
I tell Aethys what I just passively
Not
noticed.
red, green. Would you passively notice?
Oh, wait, I
also,
don't.
I'm guessing
Never
Oh,
mind.
you don't tell me? Please tell
I
me.
tell the party that I see goblin footprints.
it looks
And
about
I'll
as
tread
30
cautiously.
moving near a hunting moving as a hunting party.
Wow.
I-
Wonder who's a goblin.
What? Cypress just noticed the same thing.
Yeah,
You're a goblin.
but he noticed it because his passive perception is gigantic.
It's massive.
Yeah, you probably noticed it for other reasons.
What's your passive
Like-
perception, buddy?
You're a goblin.
Numbers aren't a thing in the real world. You can't know
Your
that.
passive perception, buddy. Why being so defensive?
My passive
Just a
perception is 19.
Oh, is it now? Is it?
That's still higher than average, even though my passive stealth is 23.
Don't believe you. Let's just keep moving this way and watch for goblins.
Passive stealth is 23.
Actually,
All right.
better fucking idea. Yes, pass without trace on the party, and then tell us to move stealthily.
I try to be as
Good idea.
stealthy as my little long legs will carry
I am
me.
very stealthy. I have a 43. A 43 stealth check.
Stealth.
15.
23.
You know, we talked about crits before, where crits are 40. So technically, that's 40 plus the mods, which is 23. So you got a 63.
I am stealth. I just turn invisible right there.
Cypress got a 15.
15.
All right.
Oh, yeah. 15 is a number.
I've been wanting to roll stealth and get a crit whenever I had pass without trace on me, just so I could turn invisible.
Can't be tracked except for by magical means and leaves no tracks behind.
All right. We proceed. I imagine Trek and I are at the front since we have the highest.
All right.
You can't even see me where I am.
Nice. Let's keep using that picture for Drek. Just add on to that every time you want to add something to Drek.
Oh, I have the You gotta put the mask on it.
Oh yeah, your little red surgical mask.
With yellow eyes.
Anyway,
Okay.
let's continue. Let's track these goblins down.
Yeah, we keep going.
All right.
Super sneaky like.
As you continue, the goblin tracks suddenly at a point scatter and disperse.
Uh-oh.
They become messier, and some of them just stop with no indication of where the creature went.
I look up.
Alright, you look into the air, and through a tangle of webs you can see a few large pods hanging from the tree.
Shit.
Yes! Gold mine.
Alright, so for anybody not knowledgeable of the Naruto series, when he does his magical Rasengan, or whatever you call it, ball thing,
Yeah.
he has to summon a second copy of himself because he's not strong enough. So he does that, right? And he and himself work together to be able to successfully do it. Klaus, if we ever get in a fight with a big enemy, I need you to help me, okay?
Okay.
Just remember that. I'm going to run
Am I not-
directly at the enemy's face, and you're going to need to be near me to help me, okay?
Is this going to be
Okay,
like the Rasengan Shuriken, where you can only use it once and it permanently damages your body when you do?
No, it's not going to permanently damage me, but I'm just going to need help.
Well, then you just as you start sprinting at the thing, yell, "Klaus, do the thing!" And then I'll try and sprint directly at the thing at the same time because
Just use the help action, man. That's all I need from you.
Okay, so I'll just say I help, and then
Yes, that's
Okay,
all I need
cool.
in life. We're going to practice this when we get a chance, okay?
okay.
Okay.
Sounds amazing.
Continue on with
Anyway,
the spider pods.
so we see pods.
Alrighty.
Are they within 60 feet of me?
They are.
I use Acid Splash on whatever is holding one of them up so that it falls.
It falls, breaks. You have to fight 10 spiders now. 10 baby spiders.
I assume the pod was a goblin, likely.
Yes, there is, in fact, a goblin, in there, and it is dead now.
Did it appear to be alive before it fell?
Yeah, you can see it flail around in the acid for a bit before it stops moving.
I'm a little bit sorry, at least.
Cypress, you notice under the roots of a particularly gnarled tree, there appears to be a goblin sleeping.
I silently point this out to the party,
That's amazing. Oh, a mask.
and
but I still don't quite understand what fell from the pod that was so disturbing.
The pod was a goblin, and it was alive until it fell. It fell, like, what? Probably like 50, 40 feet, because I was able to hit it with Acid Splash. Unless
Oh.
it was at maximum range. Yeah, I Acid Splashed a pod up in the air. So they're alive. We know they're alive. And, also, oops, and sorry. And
Well, I
then,
guess you're not gonna need your teeth anymore.
yeah, I begin removing his teeth.
Can I get y'all to roll initiative?
Okay, I'd stop removing his teeth.
No.
5. Oh man, I had a 17 earlier.
16 rats.
No,
That's
spider.
more like it.
I do enjoy high decks. It's quite nice.
I mean, you also got the highest roll as well as high dex, so.
I know, but it's nice.
I got like a 2.
Alright.
Well, I'm ready.
Wow, I'm pumped.
Alright.
That was an amusing conversation.
Okay, let's go. Where's initiative? I don't see it. I'm scared. Spiders.
Yeah, you detect several giant spiders and a few spider-looking humanoids.
Oh god. Well, I
Do
also
we
got
have
fun
tokens
zombies
for
in
them
my-
on the map?
Just a moment.
Yeah, why are we in a box? I'm kind of curious.
It's a really big gelatinous cube. Also just fell out of the sky.
It's
right
a
on top of us.
If it's a gelatinous cube, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
Dan knows I have PTSD of gelatinous cubes. I'm triggered.
Triggered.
Are we all still stealthy, or did they
I
know
mean, we
we're here?
were, but I just dropped a pod from the webs and ran up to look at it.
Am I still invisible?
I mean, I'm not stealthy anymore.
It's up to the
Good
camera.
moment.
Alright, Klaus, this is the equivalent of what we're gonna do while Dan's still trying to put this shit together.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Is it Naruto? Yeah. What's the spell?
What, so you get a hold of the little magic ball thing and I'm gonna shake my hands all over it?
Something
Yes.
like that. But either way, it involves me to hit something, and I'm not confident myself. So I need lots of advantage.
Oh, is that a thing we can do? I can just give you advantage by helping out?
You can
Yep,
use your
that's what
action
help
to...
does.
That is what help does.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Alright, this is sick.
Can you sacrifice, like in this lineup, if Cypress is doing something, can Klaus be like, I help you, and then skip his turn later?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't
No,
help
sure.
as a reaction.
So
Yeah,
it's like
it's
it,
an
it has to be you would have to ready it, and then I would have to use my action, and then you can. Or how would that happen?
I think you'd have to help me on your turn, and then on my next turn, I would get the assistance, and I would have advantage on my action.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And if there's a
right.
big enough enemy here, buddy, we're gonna practice, okay?
Okie dokie.
What spell is this? I gotta know. I'm not gonna look it up just because I want it to be a surprise, but I.
Give you a hint.
So
It
curious.
requires a melee attack, which is why not feeling so positively proud of me being able to do this.
So are we under attack, or are we just standing here?
Was it
You
inflict
are
wounds or
under
something?
attack. Organize yourselves in the box however you like.
It's better than inflict wounds, but it takes
What?
time.
Let's just everybody go out one.
I mean,
Well, actually, we're better in phalanx formation because the goblins will probably try and swarm us instead of AoE attack us, and spiders aren't really relatively well known for their AoE either.
I think we should go back to where we were.
I
Plus,
don't
you're
think
not
Klaus
in the
should
middle.
be in the middle. If anything, that should be like me or Cypress.
I'm the healer.
I'm just
Actually,
trying to be.
I want the Rasengan so you can be in the middle.
I'm trying to be as close to both Drek and Cypress at the
Yeah.
same time as possible,
Why Drek?
because he
So
doesn't do
Drek.
anything unless he has someone nearby.
Well, anybody could be there.
It's anybody
I could
near
be
the
right
enemy.
here with Xander, the barbarian.
Okay, do that.
Seriously.
Yeah, you're.
So why aren't
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna
murdering
be.
back
I'm
anyway?
only melee, so go for
Dan,
it.
I want to
man.
be dead.
Alright, well, let's put them on the token layer then.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
boy.
God. Ugh.
So Drek goes first.
Hashtag use.
Why did I take out the spell?
Ooh,
I'm gonna
point
point at the one right below
Well,
us.
no, Cypress doesn't like fire.
No.
I'll avoid using fire.
Wait, are we on like the ground, or I feel like I heard from somewhere we're high up somehow, but I don't know why.
You're all on the ground. Yes, the spiders are also coming down to the ground.
Bad news, I have nothing
just
but
want-
fire.
Oh shit, no.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I'll just
Right,
bind
left,
myself.
up, down.
I
What?
have my sword and shield out.
Alright,
I'm gonna use this one on the nearby spider below us.
as far away.
100 miles, man, that's crazy.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, just divided by 100 is good. Well, not divided by 100. Divided by 10 and in feet.
Alright,
That's the nearby one. This one
spider makes a wisdom. Spider fails a wisdom save.
takes 7 damage. I lost my spell slot for the day.
Nice.
Alrighty, sure, that was like great. Huh?
Dan, my,
yes.
dragon circlet, the frightening presence on it, does that affect all things, or can I make it not affect friendlies?
It affects targets you choose.
Oh, okay, good. Because on my turn, everything should be frightened. All within 60 feet of me. Well, not everything. Okay, my saving throw
Fortunately,
for it sucks.
The
But,
nearest thing to you is 5 miles.
okay, yeah, sorry.
Alright,
So it doesn't reach.
so the two Eder caps on the right.
Ew.
I'd also like to use my bonus action to hide.
Ettercaps. It's like Caterpies, but backwards.
Or our
Ew.
ranger friends not get do anything.
They are. Do they?
They
Are they on the?
No, they're not initiative.
They will take initiative when I say they take initiative.
I choose to hide behind the dwarf that's slightly taller than me.
Alright.
Can you occupy the same space as her?
Yes. Yes? Because my size is small, correct? And I have halfling things. I can move through her space. I don't know if I can be in her space.
Anywho, both of the Ettercaps are heading up, and I think one's gonna shoot web at Cypress, and one's gonna shoot web at the top ranger.
Fight me.
Both of their webs miss, which means it's time for the giant spiders on the left side.
I like this initiative. So, Dan, did the monster manual say 10 giant spiders and 6 ettercaps? 8 ettercaps?
It said 8 giant spiders. I added more.
That's fine. Your processing power will falter. I guarantee it.
Anywho, 2 web attacks against Klaus, 1 against the druid, 1 against Drek, and 1 against Xander.
Which druid?
Not so.
The unnamed druid.
Yeah, druid. So
Hate the shape
Klaus,
of this map.
What does that go against my AC or what?
Yeah. So you are restrained in spiderweb.
I'm hiding,
Oh,
by the way.
that's true. You are hiding. Okay, 2 against the druid, and then 1 against Xander. Xander is not affected. Klaus and the druid, however, are going to be restrained by web.
Is that just like a strength check to get out or what?
Yep. Upper Ettercap
Man, how did they roll so much better initiative?
are going to make their web attacks against Cypress.
No, I'm pretty sure spiders can actually shoot web like projectiles.
These
Yeah,
can.
Logically, they can't, but
Right. Hence why they
Paul,
give
remember, this spider is 10 feet wide.
No hits.
2 more against Xander.
I think 20 probably hit.
20 hit.
Likely, anyway. I don't know. I have no idea what Xander's AC is. It is versus AC, right?
Yeah. Druid's turn. Gonna make a strength check. Alright, so they use their action to struggle against the webs and not get out.
Oh, that's why.
Cypress's turn.
What's up?
Time to begin giving blessings to everybody. I run to Xander. Wait, you next, Xander? Yeah, you're next. I touch Xander, and I bless her with freedom of movement. Boop. She now can spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints,
Alright.
and is no longer affected by difficult terrain for an hour. My turn is done, because that was my action.
Alright. Yeah. Well, the giant spiders on the right have something to say about that, except for this one, which will move as far away as possible.
That spell is useful sometimes.
Yes.
You're gonna... It's gonna be put to shame on my turn.
Why?
I'm
Because
a
of writing
rogue.
presents?
2 against
You're a wizard.
each ranger.
Oh, it has nothing to do with me being a wizard.
I'm a thief, though, so...
Oh, you could have easily stolen this.
What?
Never mind.
Don't give me any ideas.
I'm not going to. I mean, I hope I'm not.
If you steal my spellbook again,
idea.
what?
He does
You aren't
steal it.
going to cast spells at me?
I can do cantrips. You
Dan,
think
am I
can't
allowed to
kill
say
Drek
this?
with cantrips?
Dan, as being a spider before, am I allowed to tell the party what the web is weak to?
Yeah,
Fire.
sure.
The web is weak to fire, and you can also hit it, and you can also make a strength check to break out of it, but it has immunity to bludgeoning.
Slashing, right? Slash.
No
Xander,
vulnerability to slashing.
you're up.
Thank
I'm
God
not-
it has immunity to bludgeoning. That would make sense.
Yes.
Makes so much
Alrighty.
sense.
Well, I get free from what webs automatically, Jason?
5 feet
Five.
of movement.
5 feet of move, yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna walk up to this.
You also are no
Yeah.
longer
Just move
affected
5
by difficult
miles.
terrain.
I'm gonna. Huh?
Stop. Dan hasn't adjusted for miles and feet, so
I know,
was
I
making
was
jokes
kidding.
about miles.
Well,
Is there like a
um,
damage type called
okay.
like crushing
Well,
or
first
squishing
I'm gonna
damage? Like if I
start
jump
off-
on one of these?
Bludgeoning.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Great.
Alright.
Start off this battle. I'm gonna go up to this guy and I'm going to hit him with my battle axe.
Roll a d20.
Yeah.
Are we still doing the crit fail table?
Apparently,
Yep, right now we are.
Oh.
It's okay.
There you
I
go.
get a second attack, so I'm gonna Attack again.
It's significantly
It does
better.
also plus 3 damage, so it does 9 damage to the spider.
Oh my
You
god,
hit
who
for
touched
9?
Sasha?
Don't touch my axe!
Are you done with your turn?
I think so. Yeah.
Remember, kids, think of your actions that you're going to do before them happen, and then immediately say your actions, then end your turn.
Klaus,
That's what
are
I
you
do.
doing?
Strength check. Try to escape the web.
All right. Roll strength check.
Unskilled.
Unskilled.
Hata! 13 do it.
Yes, it does.
If I jump and land on one of the spiders, will it do damage to it?
You should jump pretty high.
No, Mario.
Go
well, he can
Oh,
jump
wait, you're
30
down.
feet.
Fly.
go elbow down.
Yep,
You,
it'll make a deck save or take the same falling damage you take.
Oh. Okay, falling damage, I think. Never mind. I could fly 40 feet up into a tree.
All right.
Hata! I'm in a tree.
You're in a tree.
And
I'm
now I
glad you're
can't
no
help
longer
you.
our main tank.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not sure if Katie's a tank.
I guess
You
it
get
kind of
the
was.
ninja symbol.
I'm a tank.
Aethys, what are you doing?
Make a lot of charisma saves. Everything, all enemies within 60 feet of me make a charisma save to be feared from my dragon circlet.
All right.
It's DC 10, so,
I'm going to go ahead and roll them as squads,
mhm.
just for...
I mean, that's still 8, right? No, yeah.
DC
that's
10, you
eight saves. DC 10, yeah.
Righto. A number of them are afraid of you right
Good. I don't actually know what it does because you just told me they are feared or frightened or whatever.
I
And,
have advantage against those.
that's my
Okay.
action. I assume that's my action. Is that an action?
Yep.
Okay, that's my action.
And you are
And I am what?
done with your turn.
Oh, yeah. I'm not leaving. I'm nice and cozy in here. I could bonus action. I could teleport, but I'll not teleport instead.
Alright, anyway, the first
Ranger's
ranger breaks its bonds and runs over and makes 2 short sword attacks against the spider. One of them hits for
Wait,
9.
I thought it took a full action to break out.
You're right.
Yes, it does.
The other one does that, and one of them hits for 9 damage.
I was gonna be real sad if I missed out on some sword slashes to jump into a tree.
Alright, the ettercaps on the left both climb back up the tree.
Bitch.
Drek, you're up.
Gonna move here. No, I'm gonna move here and do that one.
Wow.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Oh,
Yep, you do re-roll that.
I like this.
That's better.
wow.
Alright,
Wow.
I like halflings.
so you stab it for massive damage.
Is it dead?
It is dead.
Almost
Okay.
double overkill.
You're welcome for that
Oh.
sneak attack there.
Double overkill since Katie already damaged it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
No.
Oh, you're right. Almost double over.
Almost
Wait, no.
double overkill.
No, it would be 34 because it had
What?
17 HP.
Oh, I see. We're doing it like that. Its original HP was 26.
Yes, yeah. I said
And
since
then-
Katie damaged it.
Yeah. I thought that you meant because Katie plus him would have been 50, which would have been just under 52. That's what I was thinking. But anyway,
Anyway,
I like
Ettercaps,
halflings.
they run up the tree.
so scared.
What about
the
the
giant
spider?
spiders on the left run up the tree.
How
Yes.
was the movement speed?
Are you seriously
It's
gonna
like-
chase the spiders?
I'm just saying, if it passes me, I'm gonna opportunity it.
One of them
There
does
is no
leave
reason.
your range, so yeah, you can opportunity it.
Cool. I forget,
Roll
is
the
that
hit.
just 1?
All right, you hit it for
Oh, just
5
make two.
slashing.
Haha! I contributed.
Haha. The upper ettercaps are going to come down. One makes a web attack against Klaus, and then the next one does a normal attack.
I know we're not supposed to suggest rolls, but can I have I suppose it doesn't matter at this point anyway.
It still would have been dead.
I know, but I'm curious as to what we will use for future.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Did it climb up the tree? Is it within range for either bite or claws?
They're spiders, man.
I know, but they were up there, and then supposedly they would have to move 20 feet and then climb 40 feet up.
Spiders, man.
Just take your damage. It's probably the only fight we're going to be doing for the day.
You take 8 slashing, and it doesn't critical fail that first attack. They're right
Sick.
next to you on the ground.
I'm not on the ground. I'm in a tree.
They're right next to you in the tree.
Hey Dan, can you make a ruling on whether we use the damage for the second roll if I use my halfling luckiness?
Second roll.
I would use the damage for the second one?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
The lower Ettercap are coming down and using the same strategy against Drek. 1 web, 1 attack. 19 hit your AC? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So it rolls a 16 and an 18 to hit you. It hits you with its claws for 10 damage.
Okay.
Druid's turn. Going to get out of the web and then gonna head over and heal Drek for
Action
4
for
HP.
breaking out.
For 4
Actions for
HP.
breaking
Yeah,
out.
no, it does not. Yeah, that's right. It can only move. Damn it. My bad. Cypress, you're up.
Oh well, missing out on that 4
And
HP.
he still moves there.
Still moves there. Yep.
What a disappointment.
Can he at least move like up 1?
Yeah, sure.
Why is there only
No, I mean,
one?
I mean, like I meant towards the enemy because
What a
There's only-
foolish druid friend I
I'm
have.
going there.
Alas. I cast Erupting Earth on these 3 spiders. Should hit.
All right.
Yep.
They make a
Dan, why
save.
is
Dex
there one spider from the upper ones and not the other? Assuming that was the squads. Yeah.
Spiders were left.
Dex save for half.
Ettercap said up and down. Dex save for half. One of them saves. The other 2 take full damage.
Sweet. This area that I'm about to draw is now El Terrain de Faquito. Yep, my turn's done.
Oh, you defeat one of them.
Yes.
That puts it at Giant Spider's turn. And one of them is mad at Cypress. The other one will attack the Ranger. So, first attack against Cypress, second against the Ranger.
I dance. No.
Alright.
As my free action, I tell Klaus to do the thing. We're gonna practice now.
Okie dokie.
Alright, Xander, you're up.
Gonna move there. I'm gonna attack the giant spider. Battle axe.
Sasha
For
hits.
10 damage. Is the spider still up?
Yep.
Attack it again. For another 11.
Spider's still up.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action, go into a frenzy, and attack it one more time.
Whoa.
For 8 damage.
You defeat the spider.
Paul coughed, so I didn't hear if he killed it. There we go. I see an X.
And now I'm there to help my, best buddy pal, Mr. Rogue, to get sneak attack. And that is
I
the
did
end of my
drink.
turn.
I did drink with you, so
Klaus
I like
is
you
up.
and Klaus.
There are
because we drank with you.
weird spider people hanging off the sides of the tree branch you're on.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I use an action surge to help, or do I have to devote my entire everything to helping?
Help is an
Uh,
action.
It's an action, so using an action surge will perform an action.
Okay, in that case, I don't like taking
Oh.
damage, so I'm gonna slash at both of them once. I don't even care what I roll, and then get jump on down, action surge to help Cypress.
Not even sure you have to jump down if you don't want to.
You gotta help within 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
figured it had to be in melee range.
Unless
I
you're a
got
mastermind.
I got
Oh,
swirl
right,
around
right,
to
right,
the little
right,
ball
right.
thing. Yeah, so
Alright, the first one makes
That's-
a constitution save.
Oh, is that what the rogue thing is? Okay.
Yeah. So as a bonus action, a mastermind that why it's so alright, it saves but still takes 5 damage. And then Klaus helps Cypress.
I am
And then
helping
Aetha's turn.
I acid splash the 2 Ettercaps that were up by Klaus. Wow, what a roll.
What a roll.
Alright, well, neither of them save, so they both take 7. Well
Yep,
done.
that's my turn.
Alright, that puts it at the Ranger's turn. They're both wielding 2 short swords, so they're gonna both make attack, and a whole 3 attacks hit, and they slay 1 spider. Drek's turn now.
I'm gonna attack the one directly below me.
Roll to hit.
sorry.
Alright, you successfully hit it for 29 piercing and acid damage. It is not pleased.
That's it. I stay where I am.
Alright. The first 2 Ettercaps are going to climb back up the trees.
No.
The next ones are also going to climb up the trees.
Opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Opportunity, yeah.
Alrighty. Each make an opportunity attack.
You get plus 10 to that too. Or plus 3 to damage. Sorry.
Drek, you are able to defeat one.
Wait, why'd you roll
Xander-
twice?
He didn't roll twice. The other one was his attack from his turn.
Oh shoot, yeah, sorry, was that?
Xander, you hit one as it scurries away.
Even
Puts
with
it at the Druid's turn next, who heals Drek for 4 HP.
It's so minuscule. Great.
I rolled a d8 both times, and both times it came out 1.
Get good.
Cypress.
Alright, let's try this out. I rub my palms together, and I
I also
Palm.
do it.
I palm strike the spider. Yes!
Spell Fist.
So I give you advantage. So that's a
Wait, how is that for a crit? Why is it green? Why are they both
14.
green?
The 14 and the 4 are crits.
How?
Neither of those are crits. That's 1d20 CS. I have no idea.
Oh, because I set it as crit on a 0.
Oh.
Alright, so a 21 will hit, right?
21 will hit, yeah.
Alright,
for 3 damage.
prepare it for the end of its next turn. Oh no, it hits for 0 damage.
3 disease.
It hits for
Wow.
0 damage, Klaus. It did not take
What's-
damage.
What
It's
spell
about
is this?
to suffer. Don't worry, Dan. So is it the spider's turn?
It is the spider's turn.
Take its turn, and then
Yeah,
make
so
a death
you-
save.
We rub our palms, then you put one out real fast and bop it on the face. It looks like nothing happened, and I am not impressed so far.
Alright.
You see the spider
runs
become
away
effective.
through the forest.
Sweet.
I opportunity attack
It
it.
makes it. Oh yeah.
Are
do
you
that.
a level 17 monk now or something? Like,
One.
That's a hit for 6 damage.
It makes a con save at the end of its turn.
Alright. Rolled an 8.
It's a fail against my 15.
Alrighty.
ooh, what happens?
It has to fail 3 times.
Oh,
Is it
Alright.
like an instant death spell?
It's something of the sort. I want to follow the spider.
Alright. Well,
If it
is,
saves.
My turn. But yeah, but so just
Xander's
keep going.
turn.
So is combat.
yeah, this combat's basically over. They're all running away.
Well, I want to follow
Yeah.
that spider.
so I
Alright.
think in terms of HP removed from fight, I win. So yay, thanks for the item, Dan.
Yeah, if you cherry pick a stat, you are the best in the fight. So
I follow Cypress, I suppose.
that spider, just have it make con saves until it either makes 3 fails or 3 succeeds.
It failed thrice.
All right, it is now under the effects of the confusion spell for 7 days.
For
Oh my
7
Oh my God.
days.
Yes.
Wow.
What spell
Poor
is
guy.
this?
Somehow I catch up to it because, it's got to roll some I don't moves for some time.
Yep.
It has a fever, and I'm impressed with my magic. I show Klaus that this is the power that we have unlocked.
For 7 days?
7
You're
days.
getting, what's confusion do?
days.
That's so unnecessary.
Confusion. Where's confusion?
It is
Tell me
the
when.
worst. It is the
And what's
worst.
his face? Who?
I
Caleb,
1v1 Jay
Yeah.
once.
You are correct.
Contagion, okay.
The worst.
Dang.
And
that's
it
a
doesn't
spell
even
range.
require concentration. This is the boss killer.
Can we take like a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Here are the following effects that I can produce with
Okay,
contagion.
be right back.
Blindness for 7 days. Let's see. Disadvantage on strength checks, saving throws, and attack rolls that use strength. Vulnerability to all damage. Confusion for 7 days. Disadvantage on dex checks, saving throws, and attack rolls with dexterity. And it's stunned whenever it takes damage.
Okay.
For 7 days that it cannot remove unless it can remove diseases.
I
Problem
can
is I
cast
have
that
to hit
through
with a
my
melee
familiar.
spell attack. Did you say your familiar can cast that?
I can cast it through my familiar.
I know.
Well, if I can cast that spell.
Well, that is a true
cast
all
that
or
spell?
nothing spell. Because first I have to hit with a melee spell attack, and then it has to fail 3 con saves before it succeeds on 3 con saves.
I cannot cast that spell. Find Familiar allows my familiar to cast touch range spells. Like, I can cast them through the familiar.
Nice.
Oh.
So all I need to do is get a familiar, as you're telling me.
Yeah, if you have a familiar, then you're at no risk with that, basically.
Flesh Shroud wouldn't be a bad thing to use if we're fighting
I'm thinking-
something real big.
I'm thinking of getting Inflict Wounds on my next level up.
It's
I
a pretty
can.
good spell with your
Can I?
familiar.
Yeah, with a familiar.
Not even sure if you can.
Spells, I cannot. Dang it. It's
And we
first
have
level,
seen-
right?
Cypress's beginning descent into necromancy.
Oh boy. Well, I'll help you along the way.
How many fifth level spell slots do you have?
Through 2. Like I said, it's a
Probably,
boss killer.
you guys aren't going to be happy, but I don't think we're going to get a long rest before we get to the other cave, unless we, camp out and take one way too close by.
I
Uh, why
wouldn't
can't
mind
we
a
camp out hereish?
because there's spiders.
I don't care.
Well,
We
there
just
was
beat the shit
there
out of
was a
spiders.
goblin sleeping under a tree. There was
Yeah,
a goblin
I'm back.
sleeping, right, Dan?
Yeah, we never really addressed it.
The goblin has now woken up. I'm
wish
gonna
to-
wait until everyone's here.
I
That's
just got back. I'm back. So
Alright. Yeah, the goblin under the tree has woken up. Let me see where you are. The area is heavily obscured due to the combination mist and webs. However, can hear running water from where you are.
Me and Klaus are far away from the party, so they can deal with the goblin.
How far away?
I don't know, man. I'd say probably at least 150 feet.
Okay, so
Because what would have happened
yeah.
is the spider would have rolled confusion saves, or rather confusion effects, and 2 times out of 10, so 1/5 of the time he's not going to be able to move, and then another 1/5 of the time he's not going to move in the direction he wants to. So I'd probably say it takes about 150, 200 feet for us to catch up to him.
so like a minute to
Jack.
get back.
No. I bring the 2 rangers, or I tell the 2 rangers to come with me and capture him. Goblin.
Alright, sort of takes out a scimitar and points it at you. You can tell with your passive insight that, it is quite scared.
I'm with you, by the way.
I
went.
tell him to put his weapons down.
He doesn't seem to understand you.
I tell him to put his weapons down.
I try saying it in Orcish. Oh, you do it in Goblin?
I do it in Goblin.
I know you're a Goblin now.
I could just know Goblin.
That is true.
Guess what spell I know?
Reveal if goblin.
Comprehend language.
Just because what?
I know comprehend languages.
So?
I not put my weapons down. I'm not stupid.
Says I'm looking for something, and it's something Dan sent me forever ago. Give me a second. I'm trying.
Alright, yeah, so Dan, I totally understand what he's saying.
Well, Tanner's
Do you
doing this. I want to point my battle axe at
I
the
asked
goblin as
him
well.
if he knows this person. Found it.
10 daggers.
He lifts up one of his arms, which has like this leather gauntlet around it, opens up a pocket, shows that he has 5 daggers on each arm.
Oh, it's him! We found him!
Him?
Chief 10 daggers.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know who it is. I'm just assuming if Drek knows someone, this is his backstory or whatever.
It's not my backstory.
Well, it's probably a bounty you got then. I don't know. I ask you what you're gonna do next, Drek.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next.
How do you know who Chief 10 daggers is?
Stories.
I don't believe you.
I'm telling the truth.
Stories.
Childhood
Great.
stories of the Misty Forest. I'm being entirely serious.
Okay, well, I understand everything he's saying, but I can't communicate with him unless he understands Orcish or Deep Speech or Elvish. I try all of
Knowing
those.
he is Chief 10 Daggers, I'd really like to hold up my weapon and do that.
Wow, good
You got
one.
a 3.
You are scary.
That is not a 3. That is 11.
Great.
Why do you
Or
have
12.
advantage?
Hey, Dan.
That's either 11 or a 12.
What?
Yes,
Reliable talent.
Catherine.
Has a minute passed since I went into rage, or am I still in rage?
Since you haven't attacked or taken damage in a turn, I'm gonna say
Right.
you're out of it.
Okay.
Right,
I was just checking. Alright, so I take a level of exhaustion because of frenzy. But I'm gonna use my intimidating presence. And I'm gonna make them fear me. I'm gonna make this goblin fear me.
I rolled an 11, by the way. That's an 11.
Alright, so make a wisdom save for the goblin.
Reliable talent, Caleb.
Yeah, okay.
The lowest I can roll is like a 10.
I attempt to remove one of Chief 10 Daggers' daggers.
What's the save DC?
Give me 2 seconds. 8 plus proficiency, which is 4, so that's 12. Plus my charisma modifier, which is 2.
I'll do this after Xander's
14.
thing.
14. Alright,
Mhm.
he is intimidated by Xander.
Good.
I attempt to remove one of his daggers.
If you get too close to him, you know he is going to attack you.
True. What's he gonna do?
Well,
Okay,
maybe-
fine, I don't do that. Drek, what do we do? Seriously? You just want to kill him?
Not killing him. I can attempt to wound him and incapacitate him.
It's true.
Alright.
So I kind of look for the rogue. He gives us a nod or something like that, and we all roll initiative.
Klaus and Cypress
Okay.
are away from this right now.
Yeah, at
Probably
this point,
join,
we're
like-
probably,
They're doing spiders this
we're
week.
probably just got to the spider, and Cypress is like, "Oh well, look at how great I am," and we're on our way back. Or we're
I
starting
tell
on our way
Klaus,
back.
I'm not trying to boast about how great I am. I'm trying to boast about the weapon that we've just gained.
It does, that wasn't the point.
In Elvish, I tell the Rangers to wait a second. We can handle this.
Everyone just stabs him all real fast, and he's a goblin, so he has like 8 HP.
So is he, so I'm just moving because,
Just a sec. I'm working on that.
Okay.
Hope that the goblin chain of command is just a number of daggers.
I have 2 now.
You're Chief 2 daggers. It's really weird.
Soon
you're
you'll be Chief
7
12 daggers.
Chief 12 daggers.
Yeah, the
Take 10
armor is
daggers,
cheap 48 daggers. It's like Game of Thrones, really.
We meet Chief 50 daggers, and he's just a small pile of daggers with a nose sticking out. His only attack is to begin rolling towards you.
If our status
Something
is by how many weapons we own, I'm Chief 6 Axes.
I am Chief No Weapons. I gave Drek my only weapon.
This
Chief
goblin's
one.
green, so I made the token greener.
Good.
Oh,
Thanks,
nice.
Dan.
I'm Chief, like, for
We're all like
stuff
one
back
space
home.
away, I guess.
I can
All right,
run deep.
Chief.
It's like, have you ever called Mr. Wogemuth that?
I did once, yeah.
No. I think I do as a joke, but not to his face. Oh, he's
Alright,
faster,
wow.
but I make the first move, so I guess I go first.
Yeah, he readies his action on his turn. Knows what he's doing.
I run up and roll to grapple.
All right. You
But you don't have any
successfully grab
manacles.
onto him.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't have anything else to do.
All right. So he's going to make some attacks against you.
Okay.
Wait, didn't you grapple him?
Yeah.
Yes, he can still attack.
Yes.
Oh, I'm grappled? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's not restrained.
Grapple doesn't equal restrain.
Ah, got it.
All right. Since you're at melee range, the dagger throws are going to have disadvantage.
Okay.
He's gonna try and throw all of these daggers.
Just by like one like swooping, like both of his arms just go in a giant circle windmill, and they
Actually,
just fly off
Ten
of his arms.
D4.
He's really quickly swinging his scimitar twice, and each time one of the daggers comes out of his gauntlets and flings at you.
Whoa, fancy.
So that's an 8, an 18, an 11, and an 18.
On my uncanny dodge, does it take the lesser, like, does it round down or up?
I believe it rounds down.
Then I take 7 damage, because I'll half on the second dagger, and the scimitars don't hit me.
Alright, so both of the daggers hit, so yeah, you take 7 damage.
So since poison spray is a magical poison that I'm creating, can I make it a non-lethal poison? A knockout gas?
Is it a melee attack?
I think
What?
it is a melee spell attack.
No, it's a save. Con-save.
Oh.
Then no, you definitely cannot make it non-lethal.
Wait, what? Why? No, I'm creating magic poison. It just seems like I could make it not deadly gas. Instead, I could make it like
It's a
knockout gas.
it's a
You're trying to
spell
argue against
you're,
Raw.
like, recreating.
I just tried to make a fun little rule that allows me to not kill things. You guys won't let me have any fun.
Nope.
Just punch him.
Is it my turn now?
If you're
You know
really
what a
non-lethal,
wizard-
Get a
It
melee
is
weapon.
Xander's turn.
Did you used to have a melee weapon?
Yeah, then he
Give the
gave it
drag.
away.
Child, proud of you.
Hey, I used it a lot
I'm
today.
proud of you.
You hit twice for 17 damage.
What is the state of the goblin?
Solid.
He's still up, but not well.
I'm glad Katie got my joke.
I got it.
I get it.
I smiled to myself.
And then Aethys uses Chill Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
He's cold and upset.
You kill him.
Okay, good. I remove his teeth.
But
Why didn't
wait,
you just remove the teeth of the other guy?
Because I want his teeth. These are chief teeth. It's different.
but we didn't want to kill him.
You never
Oh.
told me we didn't
That was
want
a
to kill
melee
him.
attack, technically.
That is true. I didn't tell.
Well,
Didn't-
Chill
Yeah,
Touch is
technically-
a ranged attack, so she
Yeah,
had
Chill Touch is
disadvantage
ranged.
on that.
Oh,
However, a 26 still hit because Aethys has crazy int.
yeah.
True.
So at this point, Cypress and Klaus return and see all our friends grouped around this dead guy.
And
I'm like,
the elves
guys,
and the human are sort of forming a perimeter.
you can take the ninja symbol off of me.
I explained to the nearby members that this is the chief of one of the 2 tribes in the Misty Forest. That's all I know.
Okay.
And
Well,
you,
he's dead now.
Yeah, he's dead now. I guess I'm the chief of the
I
tribe.
take his
By
daggers.
something.
I asked for one of his daggers.
like,
I'll give you a dagger.
you guys
Okay.
knew this was the chief of an organization, and you guys just decided to off him.
I didn't.
One.
You're the
Drac-
one who started attacking him.
Hey, listen, everybody, I have something important to say. 1,
I wanted
Drac
to
2 was the
investigate.
chief. 2, Drac is a goblin. 3,
You don't know I'm a goblin.
I heard you speak goblin to him. I know he's a goblin and he speaks goblin. I also comprehended your language.
Right,
I
I
tell-
don't care.
Just because I
Aethys
speak
and
goblin
Elvish,
doesn't just
because
because
I
I speak
speak
goblin
Elvish.
doesn't mean I'm a goblin.
Doesn't mean I'm an elf.
Cypress isn't an elf.
Who knew? I thought red people were elves. I
Anyway,
decided you're a goblin. I don't care.
I know
in
goblin. Okay, chill.
any way, I asked Drek if he could remove his hood just to prove to Aethys what we all already know.
I begin removing the chief's teeth with the dagger.
But I don't wanna.
Why don't you want to remove your hood?
Klaus walks on over and pulls Dreg's hood down while he's not watching.
Yes.
Holy
It's
crap,
an
Dreg's
embarrassing
I don't
haircut.
care. Why'd you kill a guy when we had 8?
Okay, I am a goblin. Okay.
Great. Don't stab
Move.
people in their
I
backs
didn't.
when they
I
don't.
didn't. I meant to incapacitate him. Aethys did the killing
know.
blow. I grabbed him. That's all I did.
I meant don't stab us in our backs when we're not watching. But it's like, we literally had an 8-1 advantage over this guy once we got back, and you guys just said kill him. He was a chief. We could have had ransom. We could have gotten information.
I
but no, you
did
gotta
not
kill him
even
and take
attack
it.
him. I
I'm
did
not-
not even attack him.
At this point, I'm really yelling at Aethys, but
I grabbed him.
good job.
Took
Drek.
7 damage to the face, and then the rest of them killed him.
I let Klaus know that I didn't know he was the chief, and I don't
Bull
care.
crap, you just comprehended languages. You just told us, and you told us that you heard
By the
Drek.
way, I
Fuck.
did say,
Drek
"Are you
knew
Chief
that.
10 Daggers?" And he said, and he held up his arms. Okay, so you did know he was the chief.
I didn't.
I didn't.
I don't.
Hey.
Goblin.
One, I didn't tell Klaus I use comprehend languages.
Yes, you did. You said you heard Drek speak in Goblin. I assume that you use comprehend languages or you understand Goblin.
Oh,
Is
I
a
took a
goblin?
Spanish class in high school. Yes, I'm a goblin. Now I remove Chief 10 Dagger's teeth and I put them in a vial.
If she understands Goblin, I mean.
Alright, I think we all need to chill out for like 30 seconds. Alright? I'm gonna ask everybody some individual questions. And I would
put up my
appreciate it if everybody would please answer. Aethys, why are you taking out the goblin's
What are your
teeth?
questions, Chief?
You're
I said,
breaking up.
Aethys, why did you take
you
out the
broke up.
goblin's
I
teeth?
didn't hear the question.
Aethys, why have you taken out this goblin's teeth?
Whoa, everybody is.
Remember Tarn Hornblade?
Yes.
Yeah, he's asked me to collect him some things. One of them is goblin teeth. One of them is bark from the Misty Forest.
Did you kill this goblin for his teeth?
No,
Why did you kill this goblin?
he attacked Drek,
Thank
and he refused to lay
Drek,
down his weapons
Why
when
did
we
this
told
goblin
him to.
attack you?
Because I grabbed him, trying to incapacitate him. Because I knew that he was Chief 10 Daggers.
Did
chief
you ever
of
make
one of-
this incapacitation plan evident?
No, because all I did was grab him, and then the two rest of them killed them in 12 seconds.
I think what we need here is communication, team. Sometimes
Yeah.
we run at people, and sometimes we attempt to kill them, and sometimes we don't attempt to kill them, and sometimes they attempt to kill us, but we don't want to kill them. And all of these things are extremely important that we need to know so we don't end up killing people.
I can tell
Wow.
you that all I know about Chief 10 Daggers is that he is the chief of one of the surrounding tribes in this area, and he is known for being a ruthless killer.
All I
You should
know
clean
about
up-
him is he is dead, and I have his teeth.
You should clean up that vomit on your shirt, because I didn't ask you a question. But, like I was
Well,
saying,
you did. Okay.
did I ask you who this goblin is?
No, but you asked me.
No, I didn't, as I proclaim with my finger. Now let's put this behind us and find 1,000 gold worth of resurrection materials if possible. As I pick up the goblin, toothless goblin, and I put him on my back.
While Cypress isn't
goblin.
looking, I'm gonna flick him off.
I'd just like to remind everyone that there are still live goblins up in the pods hanging above us in the trees that we could totally cut down and question, but all of you have decided that this one is more important than the rest.
I mean,
I haven't really
it's-
made that connection.
He is more important.
Okay, well, I mean, you say he is. I point up and tell everyone that.
Oh,
Right, man.
I ask Aethys to bring one down, please.
How?
I ask anybody to bring one down, please.
I fly on up, cut one down, take a rest on a tree branch, and then fly down.
While this is happening, I want to take 10 daggers and sit him on a branch, and hold his head like a, what are they called?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Nope,
Just
Puppet.
it's the talking puppets.
I ask Cypress if he would
There's
like
a
me
name.
to preserve his
puppet.
body,
There's a name for that. It's not a puppet.
or if it matters. I
You're a
guess.
ventriloquist, but what's your puppet?
Dummy.
Dummy.
Sure, we'll say dummy. So I tell Aethys, sure, preserve it as much as you can. I tell Klaus to bring me the prisoner.
I bring him the prisoner. I manacle the prisoner on the way.
Alright, I wish to, is the prisoner conscious?
Prisoner is not conscious.
Is he alive?
He is alive.
Cool.
Can we wake him
I'd
up?
like to point out that I put my hood back up so that the elves don't know I'm a goblin.
Alright, I tell Drek, I want you to face the other way, and talk to this goblin like you're interrogating him, okay?
What?
You're gonna make the voice for 10 daggers.
Oh,
I can do that.
this is gonna be weird.
Getting ready
Yes,
for
it
a
is.
goblin to roll an intelligence save.
Are you ready for this weekend at 10 daggers?
Yes. Bernie never talked in that movie, Katie.
Are you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to question this guy about?
Ask him, why would the chief ask where our base of operations is?
Have him ask, do you remember where the base is?
That's
Well,
not
wait,
something.
Okay.
And he'll say yes, and 10 days will be like, tell me the way.
Do you want
Alright,
me
that
to turn
sounds-
the chief into a zombie?
No, this sounds
Okay.
dumb enough. So let's try it this time, and then if it fails, we just kill him, and we get another one.
Oh,
We have
amazing.
a lot of ways to do.
I cast detect thoughts on the goblin.
Okay.
Anyway, let's wake him up, Klaus.
I slap him a few times. I don't have a wakey uppy spell. Is he awake?
He is not. Appears to be paralyzed.
I cast Lesser Restoration on him. He's no longer paralyzed.
All right.
Can the
Awesome.
goblin see the other people? Are we all hiding?
No.
Okay.
Alrighty, he's up. Starts freaking out.
You, get over
Alright.
here. I speak
I
as...
wish to move his head in ventriloquistic method to what he's saying.
Ow.
Who you?
What? You know who I am.
I don't recognize your voice.
I have a cold.
I'm cold. Can't you
Cough,
see my
cough.
teeth are gone?
That's actually a good one if you're bleeding out your gums.
I mean, he's not bleeding because he's dead, and I'm also preserving his body, so...
You know me, I am Chief 10 Daggers. Now what are you doing out here?
You're not the chief.
We took his daggers off, guys.
True.
Kill this goblin! Get another one!
I'm
I
detecting
want you
his... Wait, I'm detecting his thought.
I want to try and
thinking,
slip the daggers back onto him.
Besides...
Wait, who has the
besides,
daggers?
You're not the...
I
Xander
have
has the
8 of them.
daggers.
I have 8. I get Drac at 8 this one.
I didn't take the one dagger.
Then I have 9.
I wish to whisper, who has the fucking daggers?
I point at Ethan.
What? I give you a dagger. Are you
I
happy?
take a dagger and I want to slip it onto his arm, stealthily.
Jeez.
Oh my god. This is
I
great idea,
look
you guys.
I look at Xander, I'm like, you have the rest of them.
I shrug.
Wow.
You're not helping.
Can I notice Drek looking towards? I can't because he has a stupid hood on.
He's also facing the other direction.
Point to Xander.
I look at Xander. I sneer at Xander.
You're like literally nowhere near me, so I can't give them to you.
I sneer at Xander.
Is this goblin thinking anything other than what's up with the chief?
Not really. Prove you
Okay.
the chief. Where are we going?
Fuck.
We
I
hunting.
dig deep. Oh, I know. I dig deep into his thoughts. He makes a saving throw.
Oh shit!
It's goblins. They're dumb. I don't know why I didn't just do this immediately.
But they're
wise.
wise.
Your save.
What? He fails?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I want to know where they were going.
They were just trying to get away from a dragon attack. They heard it was, or they saw a dragon fly overhead.
Do you like whisper this to me?
How long? No, I'm not telling anyone. How long ago was the dragon attack?
It was a couple of weeks. They've been moving the tribe pretty slowly.
Does he know anything else about the dragon or the cult?
Nothing other than they saw it fly overhead and they wanted to be where it wasn't.
Okay. All right.
And me knowing the knowledge of how goblin tribes work, I mean, like, why are we just on the move? Gotta keep on the move so that we don't get tracked down, because that's what I would assume.
Go to some.
Alright, your voice still not sound right. Good perform 15.
Does it matter? You can see I'm me. Or something. You must have hit your head too hard. Of course it's me, Chief 10 Daggers.
Chief 10 daggers.
Well, you do have the sword. One of the daggers. Where'd the rest of the daggers?
Chief 1 dagger.
Yeah, Dan, I also took the scimitar. He only has a dagger.
You all
Tell him
took
they're
the
in his-
scimitar?
Tell
Yeah,
him they're
I
in
took
his
all of
pocket.
his
Hold on,
weapons.
let me do this interaction. This is fun.
Tell him they're in his pocket.
Well, Dan's like, you have the sword. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
Alright.
What does he ask?
I have to rethink that. You do have right hair. Where your daggers go?
Pocket.
He threw them like he's been known to do because he's Chief 10 Daggers.
I had to take out these. I had to take out these spiders, so now they're on the ground around here somewhere. You just woke up as I finished slaying these spiders, which are still on the ground around us, by the way.
It's like
Yeah.
the rest of the party hiding. I missed that part.
Why was Chief 10
We're
Daggers
not
asleep?
fighting. I
The
think.
Goblin's just stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, tell Cypress what they know about the dragon.
Oh boy.
What this specific goblin knows about the dragon, I should say.
There's 2 dragons.
And that is...
What?
now that you know that I am Chief Ten Daggers, I shall ask you to make sure that you are part of my tribe. Who is your most hated enemy in these woods?
What?
This is me bluffing.
Oh, I feel like it'd be pretty obvious if he was part of the tribe, as you were all attacked. Why would he have to? Well, whatever. They're stupid. Hopefully, fall for it.
They're stupid.
Black Scar.
And who is
Good job.
I am reading his thoughts still. Who's Black Scar? I gotta know.
Other goblin.
I don't.
The other Goblin Chief, I'm
I
guessing.
don't know what. Wait, didn't Aethys say to tell me about what he knows about the dragon now?
Yeah, I told Cypress everything about the dragon.
This
I
is
haven't
happening
gotten
while
that
you're
information.
telling.
Elvish, by the way.
Elvish whispers.
Now, where is what's his name? Scar, Blackbeard,
Black Scar.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan.
I was thinking Black.
Blackbeard isn't in Peter Pan.
He is in the new one
Is he?
or the prequel.
Huh.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman plays Blackbeard.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Hugh Jackman's cool.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes, quite. I don't know.
Why don't you know?
We be moving.
I asked Klaus if he can cut down another goblin and get ready for a next interrogation. Hopefully it goes faster, because I'll just detect his thoughts and figure it all out.
So he doesn't know where Black Scar is.
Alright.
I say in common, kill him.
Cool. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna attack the goblin.
Roll the hit.
You know, we tried. That's all I can say, team.
Oh, I mean,
That was fun.
Why didn't we ask where were we headed? What?
Well,
Hey,
You
I
just need to
just,
go.
figured out that information. They're just moving to get away.
Aethys, can you just tell everybody?
Yeah. What's Xander's alignment?
Hmm?
What's Xander's alignment?
Chaotic good, probably.
Lawful neutral.
Oh.
I
So-
think I'm the only lawful character here, actually.
So you're
Nope.
Judge Dredd?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, Judge Dredd's totally lawful neutral.
Whatever.
I
Aethys, spill
unmanacled the
beans.
thing.
Yes, I
Okay.
tell everyone they were running from the dragon. However, I don't know what that means. And by that I mean, like, I don't know if we're going in the wrong direction now or not. It attacked them, but I have a feeling it attacked the elf village up there, so who knows where it's actually at.
Oh.
I asked the rangers if they have any thoughts on this based on where this goblin tribe is from.
Hello.
They were only keeping track of one tribe.
What?
Is that
What
the
do you
tribe
mean?
of Black Scar?
They were keeping track of 10 daggers, the rangers.
Oh, so, like, can we figure out where the dragon is hiding based on where they know that Ten Daggers tribe has been? Can they help us do that?
10 Daggers tribe has just been moving southeast for the past couple days. Yes.
Alright, that makes me wonder if we've been going in the right direction or not then. Unless, like, they were right and the only other cave would be the one south of us.
Did he say how long they've been traveling?
A few days.
Or did you figure that out?
A few days.
Just a few days, so it's gotta be nearby.
Well, it's where the goblins were, is nearby. They were attacked. They don't necessarily know
Well,
where
the
it
goblins
stays.
said that they were running from the dragon.
They didn't say attack. Do
you wanna rinse and Oh, they saw it. True. Do you want to
We're
rinse
already
and
looking
repeat with
deep.
another goblin? See if we can learn anything else about
So I'm not trying to get answers from the goblin. I'm trying to ask them questions so you can read his mind on what he's actually thinking.
I don't need you to ask questions. They're gonna fail their wisdom saves. I can almost
One down
guarantee
and I
that.
bring it back down and I manacle it up and it's probably paralyzed.
Yeah, let's just do this without the ventriloquism.
No more puppets.
Yeah, why don't? Okay, so now we just straight up interrogate. We can intimidate. We have Chief Six Axis over here.
No, like I'm just reading its thoughts.
I'm sorry, is that what you just called Xander?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Chief
Yeah.
Six Axis.
It's much cooler.
I'm Chief 2 books.
Currently, I'm Chief 40 arrows, a bow, a sword, and a hand axe,
Anyway, we're interrogating the second goblin.
and a dagger.
I'm Chief Goblin.
Alright.
Let's make this quick. Is there anything that
Yeah, have him
contradicts
make a-
stuff we already know?
Have him make a wisdom saving throw. Do we learn anything new?
He saves.
Saves? Really?
Yep.
Roll.
Goblins don't have bad wisdom.
I guess. Realistic, guess.
They have bad
17.
int.
So do we just
Dang.
keep killing goblins until...
Well, I mean, if he saves, what happens?
Well, it's either we make
Wait.
their deaths short and quick now, or they get slowly dissolved from the inside by spiders.
Is it intelligence? It's intelligence. Yeah, no, it's higher than 3.
That was when a single party rid the Misty Forest of its goblin tribes.
Yeah.
All in one sitting, yeah.
Anywho, as you go through, you don't get much more useful information from goblins.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that now.
That's fine. All right, then
Nice.
I ask the rangers where they recommend we go next.
Well, if we're still heading for the waterfall, it's somewhere right around here, within, I'd say, less than a mile.
All right,
Yes.
let's find it. Do you want a short rest before we find it?
I want to get out of this area before we short rest because there's still spiders around.
All right, let's go. Yeah,
Yeah.
walk about a half an hour, find an area to short rest.
Yes.
To make it easier to find the waterfall, I fly up through the branches to way high in a tree and look for evidence of a waterfall. Do I
Alrighty.
see a waterfall?
Yeah, you see one like an eighth of a mile from where you are.
Okay, I go back down and I point that way. And
Okay, yeah, let's just-
venture into
Can
the
we just take a
woods.
short rest?
Yeah,
A little?
we are short rested.
I'm not using hit dice or anything, so I don't even gain anything.
Before my short rest, I use my second wind.
I want my 5th level spell slot back.
Okay.
I
My God.
literally didn't get hit or anything, so.
I
Same,
have
I got-
Just gonna sharpen my
6 health.
axe.
No, wait, no, I am gonna use hit dice. I forgot I got hit by.
I
cheat
used
daggers.
level 2 and 1 spells during that whole thing, and most of it was the interrogating. So, when
Oh.
can I use the dragon crown again? Is there a cooldown on it?
Long rest.
Dang. Oh well, I can speak Draconic, so there's that.
We should stop at the waterfall because it's almost 11 p.m.
That's fine.
That doesn't make sense.
Huh?
Huh?
Which part?
What doesn't make sense?
Hit dice.
Why?
Isn't it 1d8?
1d8 plus your con mod.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
We should stop before the waterfall. Doesn't make sense.
No,
Anyway.
I was confused by my.
Anyway, you come to the waterfall, on which there is a massive pool of water, a sort of small pond that it flows into. Can I get everyone to make a perception check?
No.
I mean, you can choose not to if you'd like.
Yeah,
I close my eyes.
I can re-roll that.
Drek, re-roll that.
How often
Yeah.
can he do that? Didn't he already do that like once?
If he
Anytime.
rolls a
Anytime.
natural one, he can re-roll it on a d20 roll.
It's just this is the first time I've rolled so many nat ones in one session.
Halflings are pretty awesome.
Alright, so, Cypress and Drek, you aren't affected by the surprise round.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, who's not?
Favors and Drex. What about the druid and the rangers?
Oh, that's unfortunate. It's been 19.
The Druid and the Rangers are all affected.
Good. Now it's fair.
Can I get you all to roll initiative?
No.
No.
Yes.
With initiative,
Fuck.
I'm insulted.
Double
If we're
fuck.
not even in the cave, it's probably not gonna take long.
Okay.
It's a dragon.
My
My question is,
wait.
if the goblins were running away from the dragon, how did they end up going toward the cave? Are they that bad at surviving?
Does my
Maybe they
reliable
saw
talent
the-
apply to?
Dragon going towards the
Ability
village.
check is not initiative.
Okay, I wasn't sure. That's what I was asking. Thank you.
Alright.
Also, you know it's only ability checks that let you add your proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Well,
Uh,
okay, yeah.
Anywho,
I've only really used it on like stealth.
you are moderately
Anywho.
surprised when a dragon
Ha! Ha!
comes out from the pond.
Ha! 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 I
Oh.
did it. I summoned a
Everyone make a
dragon.
Constitution save.
Ah,
Except
I
for
don't
me and
have to.
Cypress.
Or
I
rather,
thought we were stopping.
Wait,
Yeah, it's like almost 11.
I know.
No,
Just,
I have
make that
feelings we should-
Constitution save there.
Are we all gonna die real fast? I don't understand.
I refuse, Dan.
Me and I don't think. Wait, do me and Cypress have to make con saves?
You do.
Yep, you all
But
do.
surprise round.
Save 21. Do I not die?
If this is against poison, I think I have
It is against poison.
perfect. I am okay with this.
I can re-roll that.
So I have advantage on my save.
Alright.
I use
Poison.
Dan. I use my reaction to bottle it.
Okay.
I changed the damage of my magical damage sphere to poison.
Alrighty.
I
Everyone
also have
who rolled
resistance.
an 18 or higher, you only take half damage from this.
So I
21.
take quarter damage.
Oh, just so you know, in before I die to Dragon's Breath again.
Alright.
Go for it, Dan.
So So if you fail, you take 55 damage. Otherwise, you take 27 damage.
Oh,
No, we
good.
don't.
I'm really
Ah,
glad I used that
HP.
hit dice because now I'm at 10 HP.
Except for,
I take half of that.
Yeah.
Because I have resistance.
you take half of 27 damage. So
Which is-
that's what, 16? No. Yeah, no, not, like 13.
Yeah, 13.
So
Okay.
I take 55 damage.
Yep, you take 55. Cypress takes 0.
I flick off the dragon.
Part of me really, really, really wants to whip out my bow and let loose 3 dragon slaying arrows into it, but I won't.
I mean, remember, dragons can choose to succeed on saving throws.
What?
Yeah, legendary
Yeah,
resistance.
we know this. We know this.
We fought
They can-
dragons.
I didn't know
Or they
that.
can, if they either choose to succeed or they re-roll. I don't remember what it is.
Do you remember when we baited out the saving throws last time? So I let you use your arrows.
Yeah, use something that makes it save, but don't use dragon slaying arrows yet.
Well, wait, it doesn't. It can choose to save on rolls.
Crap, Druid is
No.
heal.
Poor Drew.
Huh?
No, it could heal me for 4 HP.
Yeah, I
Just
need
10
that
daggers
extra
still.
cure wounds.
Alright, Cypress, it's your turn.
I used my free action to
Wow.
El
Wait, why is
Flicky
it
Offo
Cypress's
El
turn?
Dragonito.
Why didn't I make zombies?
Why
They're
is it
immune to
Cypress's
poison.
turn?
Because Cypress
Because
made the perception check.
surprise.
This is a surprise
Oh,
round.
'cause it's
Only
a
Yeah, it
Cypress
doesn't have
and Drag
surprise.
get to go.
Oh. So wait, everybody got damaged?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna like prayer of healing?
What's the dragon's
yes,
initiative, Dan?
Yes, of course I am.
Doesn't prayer of healing take 3 minutes?
Mass cure wounds, you moron.
I know, I was kidding.
Everybody but me heals for 29 HP, and then I walk off to the side. Sorry, and
Oh.
my semantic action for that is still flipping the bird. Is I walk over here and I flip it off to the dragon.
I'm back up to 106
Back at
HP.
I'm back to 137.
I have
job.
32.
I'm at 49.
Hey, Drek, what are you doing?
I win for squish.
I am going to go there. Oh, it's like that one.
The blue
And I'm
is
gonna
water.
point at it.
Alright,
What was that?
good point.
Oh my gosh. The true strike. Good job.
Klaus,
You
what,
used it.
what are you doing? Since you
Okay.
beat the dragon in initiative.
What's the deal with it can choose to resist a damage type?
No.
No.
When it
No.
fails a saving throw as a legendary resistance allows it to choose to succeed a saving throw instead. It can do that. A
Okay,
certain
so
number
you
of
guys have been
times per
bugging me
save.
about that. The arrows don't need saves.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I do.
That's not what I have written down.
Dan.
You did saving throws last time. That's what we did.
It's my turn. According to on my thing, it just says it does an extra 6d10 towards dragons. I don't know if I was poorly informed, but at this point, because I can, I'm gonna fly 20 feet towards it, slash it 3 times in the face, and then fly back.
Tanner, you have to move closer. True strike is a 30-foot range.
In doing this, I have I still have my shield out. So 1, 2, 3.
Happy?
Yes.
Alright, just attack him 3 times. You hit it twice for 18 damage.
And then I fly back.
Is
How
he?
do you have
hold
that
on, wait,
much
is it
movement?
mobile?
This was 20 feet a minute ago.
Yeah, I
Sure it
changed
was.
it to Euclidean since he moved there. I'll still let it apply.
Okay.
Fine, there.
And on the dragon's turn,
Is the dragon in the air right now?
the dragon is in the air.
God damn it.
Hey, can we
It is
shuffle them
going to
initiatives?
fly back into the waterfall. This has been Dungeons and Dragons. Join us next week for the exciting conclusion.
But I pointed at it.
I hate dragons. They're all cowards.
Yeah, dragons are all dumb.
Every dragon type person I've ever known except for one has always been a coward.